Oxide, how's it going? Oh, thank you. Hello. Hello, Mafi and Rin. And Michael, hello. Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody. I already said hi to Oxide, I believe. But just in case the mic didn't pick it up, hello, Oxide. Today we are I already messed up my English. Today we are beginning our Final Fantasy Marathon, which I totally haven't been playing for the last however many months. But yes. And hi, Martin. How's it going? We are going on quite a journey today. We're going to try to get mostly caught up in the game. But there is a lot to do. There is a lot to do. I'm just gonna level with you. You're between classes? Nice. I hope your classes will go well. There are... hello, Faldania. How are you? Hopefully you're not working right now. If you are, I will try my best to accommodate you a later day in the week. On lunch? Nice. Well, I hope you have a lovely lunch then. So, I've done the math. Actually, let me get sound going. Let me know how audio levels are. I'm what? I'm your lunch? No, please no. I am not for eating. Not for eating. So, here's the thing. Endwalker Early Access is coming out in 58 days. You're off Friday? Okay, I can't guarantee it, but I will do my best to stream on Friday. I am visiting my dad on Friday evening or afternoon, so it will probably be early, but I will try to fit that in. So there are 58 days left until Endwalker, and I have like 530-ish story quests and plus class quest, and I also need to unlock coil and stuff. So let's just say there's something like 540 550 quests. So if I do 10 quests a day or so, I will get caught up with plenty of time to spare, technically, hopefully, you know. I mean, I know some of these quests are like 2 hours of cutscenes, but you know what I mean. Hopefully hopefully? Hopefully. Yes. But anyway, with that said, let us get started. Because otherwise I won't make any progress. I will also try to do most of my, well, I'll try to do most optional stuff, well, on screen still. Worst case scenario, I will get caught up to the crystal server in story. I'm about halfway through Heavensward on crystal server, and then I will skip way ahead to where I was on Ether and finish the story there, and then I will come back for the rest of Heavensward and Stormblood. But I don't want to. I don't really like the idea of skipping ahead, so I will try to pace things at a comfy pace so that I don't have to do that. But that's worst case scenario. There is at least a backup plan. But things in real life are hopefully a bit better. I will be missing a few days coming up, especially around the end of the month, the beginning of the new month. But hopefully, aside from that, things will be okay. Oh, Faldania, thank you very much for the bits. That was very nice of you. I hope the rest of your lunch goes well and you have a good evening. Anyway, I in one of my roulettes I got Garuda hard. I think that's okay to do off stream. I'm sure I will get it in a trial roulette soon. There wasn't any news story or anything. But in case I forget, I will go back and do that at some later date. But should be fine, hopefully. I already need water. I haven't even started. Okay. What game is this? This is Final Fantasy XIV. In a Titan spot. I love the puns. Y'shtola would entrust you with the titanic task of defeating the greatly strengthened Titan. So, both Ifrit and Garuda are now vanquished by your hands. Truly, you have earned yourself a rest. It's okay, I just took like a week off. I'm good. Would that you had the luxury of time to enjoy it. Oh, cool. It pains me to say that Titan is also returned, and with a vengeance. You mean Titan, the huge angry berserker guy, has vengeance? Wow. As was the case with his primal brethren, he has grown stronger than he was before. When I went about my investigation, all indications suggested that the kobolds were nowhere near ready to resume their summoning rites. But it turns out they were deceiving us. I should have known better. The kobold subterranean domain runs deep, and they can easily hoard crystals with our being none the wiser. And a vast hoard it must have been. Gasp. Till now, Garuda was the most powerful among the 3 recently active primals, but according to our latest readings, Titan has usurped that honor. And he actually is pretty hard. I am... and he has a lot of insta-kill moves that you can't be revived from, so hopefully I won't make a fool of myself on stream. and not get distracted by chat like I always am. A primal's might is determined by 2 factors. The amount of crystals it has gorged upon, and the fervor of its believers. Thank you, Rin. I would like nothing more than to measure precisely how strong the Lord of Crags has become, but I fear the time for such prudence has run out. We have already received an official request for assistance from the Maelstrom, and as you might expect, it is addressed to you. From your previous encounter with Titan, you traveled to his, what is that word? Demesne? By way of Aetheryte, first discovered by the Company of Heroes. Is that an English word? That doesn't seem like an English word, or maybe I've just forgotten it. Vocabulary. Sad to say, this aetheryte no longer seems to respond. But do not despair, for the Maelstrom has reportedly found another in its place. You will want to speak with Commodore Riki at Maelstrom Command for the details. I cannot stress this enough, but Titan has grown fearsome strong. See to it that you spare no preparation. Land attached to a manor and retained for the owner's own use. Interesting. Wouldn't the whole manor be for the owner's use? That's... huh. Huh. Thank you very much for looking that up for me, though. I hope I teleported to the right place. They did say Maelstrom Command, so I assume it's over here somewhere. And at some point I'll be doing the seasonal event too, which isn't so much seasonal, but it's a repeat of the Final Fantasy 15 crossover, so that'll be fun. Ah, Roku of the Scions, your presence is most welcome. I'm chagrined that we must turn to you again to lay Titan low. No doubt this is yesterday's news to you, but the Lord of the Crags has returned more ferocious and formidable than he was before. We cannot fathom how the kobolds were able to obtain such vast stores of crystals, and in yes, I did read it correctly the first time. No short a time. We will learn the answer in the coming moons, I suspect, but first things first. We need you to vanquish Titan before he and the kobolds have a chance to wreak havoc on Limsa Lominsa. You have felled the primal before, and we believe that you can emerge victorious once more. We've learned of a new aetheryte that will take you to the Navel. The Navel is the place Titan is. It apparently has a lot of names, including whatever that word that started with D was. It's situated deep within Ugamaro Mines. Not the most convenient of locations, admittedly, but you will have to cut yourself a path, or technically I can just fly over it now. Probably. I think my level's high enough that I won't get attacked. Please make all haste. Titan's mere presence emboldens the kobolds, and 'tis only a matter of time before they move in force against us. May the Navigator guide you on your way, Roku. You got it, Spanner. Hydrate. Actually, what's this quest for? We can put that one off. I don't want to spend too much time on side quests quite yet. That one can also wait. Those are for beast tribe thingies. Wants me to go. Oh no, that's for corpse groom. Oh, I clicked the wrong one. No wonder. I am good at clicking things. Yes, I play a lot of clicker games actually. I'm playing like 4 of them right now, technically. With no hands. Look at me, I'm so skilled I'm playing games with no hands. I've actually been tempted to do another clicker game stream where I play like 10 games at once. That might be fun to do next time I have some time. And there are a few other games that I'd like to play on stream though. I did ask you guys what your Zelda and Zelda-like game recommendations were. So one day I would hope to pick those up again. And there's a couple platformers wrong way. Couple platformers I would like to continue as well, like Mario Galaxy and Yoshi's Island. If I get far enough ahead in quests here, then I won't worry quite so much. Thank you, Ren. For now, I would like to catch up a bit in Final Fantasy. Just to be super safe. Because I do want to raid an Endwalker. Nice! We've done 1 quest today already. 1. If I do just 9 more, I will be happy. But let's, I guess they're on the same quest I am. Let's try trial roulette and see which one we get. Maybe we will get Titan. That would be really convenient if I did. In the meantime, oh, never mind. Which one's it gonna be, guys? Thank you, Michael, as well. I think I actually can't tell which one you're replying to because I'm streaming. But I can tell that you're replying to something that Rin said. Oh. It's Good King Mogomog again. This fight has such Tim Burton vibes. I think that's his name. The what was it? Nightmare Before Christmas vibes. It'd be fun to see me play anything. Oh, thank you. We're going to get caught up pretty soon here, though, hopefully. There should technically be plenty of time. Now that my schedule isn't quite so busy. See, I think I should be able to holy these guys here. Get over here. Oh, that's a big AoE. Okay. Spam some holies. Oh! Okay, bye. Hopefully this group will go well. I think I may need to turn down the audio on my end though. It's awfully loud for me, but it's okay for you guys, right? Maybe I will do that while they're doing their little dance here in a minute. Audio's fine on your end? Okay. Let's see. I hope this is the appropriate time to do this. Hold on. I'll check what that is in just a second. Okay, there we go. Audio should be good now. Oh, Vegeta, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the bits. You appreciate my company? I appreciate your company too. Oh, maybe Medica was overkill. We're gonna get some holies in here. A lot of holies in here, apparently. Maybe the Medica 2 was good. There we go, okay. They're going now. Let's see, I think that's going to give them confusion in a second. Yeah, there it is. So I'm gonna take this off, and off of my co-healer, and off of that person too. Oh, I guess it just doesn't last that long. Okay. Oh wow, they did that really quick. Ow. Was not expecting that quite that quick. I'm just gonna burn Benediction just to be safe. Okay. Everything seems good now. That is a very good way for them to wipe the party though if they trigger that attack too quickly. On the plus side, that does mean that we have good DPS, especially since we managed to survive. Oh, didn't even need it. The shields are too strong. Well, we've pretty much got this in the bag then. So yay. Off with their heads. Okay. Well, that went very smoothly. And how much XP did I get for that? Oh, wow. 250,000-ish. Thank you. Okay, so Should I do Titan or should I do story? You know what, for now, let's go ahead and return. I'm not sure what point in the main story we need Titan's thing for. Oh, but I do want to unlock Coil. And how much currency do I have? Not that much actually. It's a difficult decision. What do you think, guys? Should I do Titan now or should I continue story? I may immediately need Titan. I forget which story quest you need Titan for. You want me to do Titan? Okay. Where would it be? What? Oh, there. Okay. Grab some water real quick while we're going. Oh, that was fast. Didn't even get my water down. Okay, either this will go smoothly or I will make a fool of myself or I will end up carrying the team again. We'll find out, I guess. Hopefully it will go well though. Assuming the final DPS signs up. Okay, there we go. I will say hello to everybody. Hello. We can skip this cutscene because it is the same one as normal mode. We're gonna focus target that guy because otherwise it's bad. Okay. Starts us off nice and slow. He's gonna just do a nice little landslide. We'll probably push the phase pretty soon. Okay, somebody already got landslided, so that's probably not the best sign. Okay, we're gonna hide over here. Good, everybody has spread out for whatever reason. That's fine, that's fine. Off to a great start, I see. Okay, so we've had to raise somebody already, but you know what? That's fine. That's fine. We're gonna waste our benediction. Oh, maybe. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully that's okay. We're gonna get out. Okay, they're gonna get landslided again. Are they still alive? I think they're still alive, actually. Cool. This might not be the best run, guys. I'm just gonna say that now. That's gonna blow up. And we're gonna go on a little run here. A lot of people got hit there. We're gonna toss up some heals here and hopefully people won't die. Okay, cool. We're gonna get them back up. The heart is DPS heavy phase, but thankfully we haven't lost too many people. Gonna get them healed up. Gonna break the jail here. Oh, I probably shouldn't have dotted it actually. Oh well, that's okay. We're still ahead in DPS. Oh. Gonna try not to get bonked by the weight of the land there. Okay, cool. Now we're getting into the final phase already, and have a good lurk, Vegeta. It shouldn't matter where I stand here, so what are you? Did they just walk off the edge? They just wanted to die. They cannot be revived from that. Oh. Gonna be really safe here. That was probably unnecessary. Gonna move over here. Probably could have done some slide casting. Oh dear. You know what? That's fine. Gonna get over here. Everybody is getting hit a lot. Oh, they already got them. Never mind, that was probably, you know what, bye. That's a waste of a swift cast. Okay. Why are they both getting hit by the tank busters? What are they doing? Get the Medica off. That's gonna hit harder and harder as time goes. Gotta get out of that. I'm just gonna be real safe and try to top everybody off just to be super, super safe. Okay. Ow! They phased it right into the party. Oh well, we still won. I think. I hope. Please. Just 1% left, please. Okay, well that could have gone better, but ow. Yay. What did we win? Wait, is that the healer one or no? It's not. Okay. Well, thank everybody anyway. That still could have gone a lot worse, so it's okay. Okay. And I think I can get coil now, but I don't remember where to pick up coil. I cannot, but first let's finish the crystal tower so that I can continue main story. I cannot express how glad I am you returned safely, Roku, and with the means to dispel the threat of the crystal tower for good. Thank you, Renin Oxide, thank you. Rest if you will, and then let us free ourselves from the specter of the Alligans. Do I need to do this part too? The Light of Hope. Neat, I finished 2 quests today already. With a look of finality upon him, Rembro seems intent upon sealing the crystal tower once and for all. I trust you have rested, my friend. Good. I wish to seal the tower now, but there is something we must do first. Let me summon the others, and hear in full what happened beyond the rift. What was that? Ah, Death Metal. Thank you very much for subscribing for, oh, a whole year. Nice. Hello, Roku. It has been a year already with the chillest turnip around. Aw, thank you. Well, I hope you have a nice lurk then, and thank you again for coming by and keeping me company for a whole year now, and resubscribing and everything. I do appreciate it a lot. I hope you have a good day. So, the Allagan eye that runs in Graha's line does mean that royal blood flows in his veins. I suppose it is not so odd to think his forebears gained it via ancient technology, but who imbued his family with the blood, and for what purpose? Mayhap all this was fate, from discovering the tower to Graha gaining Une and Doga's blood. Has Graha said anything? For that matter, where is Graha? And what of Nero? They like saying Graha a lot instead of he. Making me say it out loud every time, huh? I'm not sure about our resident historian, but Nero left the tower with me. Where he's vanished to since, I cannot say. I'm sure we'll see him a lot, though. But knowing him as I do, I don't believe he'll scheme against us for the time being, though he is still Nero. Roku, you say that Graha stayed behind at the Crystal Tower. I wonder if he even now prepared to seal the place off. You know, getting back into the mindset of this game, I cannot help but run that fight again in my head and think about how I could do things better. Cannot get it out of my head. But you know, that's both good and bad, I suppose. Good because I'll improve, but I hopefully won't end up obsessing too much about it. You understand? Yeah. Master Ambrose, Master Ambrose. To be fair, Titan Hard is notoriously difficult. Back in the day before gear levels were so high, people would routinely wipe over and over and over again. And each time you wipe, you get something called an echo buff. And that basically boosts all your stats up to sky-high limits. I think it goes up to plus 50% stats, and people still had trouble with it. So sometimes it goes smoothly, sometimes it's just a disaster, even with gear. I'm still not sure why that one guy kind of walked off the edge, though. I'm a little confused about that one. Maybe they stood in the red when the arena shrank or something. Master Ambrose, Master Ambrose. 'Tis Graha Tia, sir. He came into the Crystal Tower and began ordering researchers out. Sometimes you just want a lava bath. That's right, I forgot to do the victory jump. I was so shocked from winning. What? Why would he do such a thing? I do not know, sir, but he was quite insistent. He all but bodily forced me out of the gates. I suppose it's possible he told one of the others, but I wasted no time in finding out. I thought it best to hasten here and ask your guidance. Very well. Let us go and speak with the researchers and get to the bottom of this business. Master Garland, Roku, please come with me. No doubt Graha means to seal off the Crystal Tower, but it worries me that he did not breathe a word of his plan to us. I actually do not remember what happens here. But something tells me it's not going to be permanently sealed because, you know, Shadowbringers. This wouldn't be part of the story if it wasn't important. Do these guys still attack me at my level? Okay, we're good. We can't fly here, but we can still go quickly. Whee! I do think that this quest is still necessary, even though I technically finished Crystal Tower. Zoom! Yes. Is this the one I want? What in the world was Graha Tia thinking, demanding me leave the tower? As soon as I complain about having to say his first name all the time, now they're getting back at me by saying his full name. Ah, you're off to class again, Martin? Okay. Thank you for coming by, and I hope that your classes will go well. No doubt you want to know why. I wish I knew that myself. Of course, he would tell me nothing, but he will be honest with you, sir. I am certain of it. And something tells me we're about to find out. Go no further, my friends. The doors will close ere long. Hey, he turned off all the lights, too. So you are of a mind to seal the tower, Graha. It's not like we talked about that a million times already. I know time is of the essence, but all I ask is a hint of your plan. Please, come here so we can discuss this. No, my apologies, but I cannot. Come, man, what is this nonsense? If aught is amiss, surely we can help. Not at this time, my friend. Just as Zune and Doga fulfilled their destiny, so too must I fulfill mine. My blood has awakened me to this fact. As my father told me, The truth has always lain in Oleg. Or rather, 'twas there the wish I must grant was born. You see, not all the world perished in Sandy's calamity. Survivors stood amidst the ruins of the Alig, looking to the Crystal Tower, but it was nowhere to be seen. Yet they hoped its spires would again dominate the land, and prayed that the Crystal Tower would be a beacon of hope to the people everywhere. I need water. Word of this soon reached the only member of the Alig's royalty to outlive the Empire, the Princess Selena. Selena was moved by the people's dearest wish. She used the very best of Alig's technology to give her blood and memories to he whom she trusted most. That man was my forebearer. For millennia we waited. Alig's ardent ingenuity faded. Our blood grew thin. But before the last drop could vanish from the realm, the memory of all this returned to me. And now, I must fulfill the wish of the ancients. The tower will shine forth as a new beacon of hope. Graha, the Crystal Tower's strength poses too great a threat to Eorzea now. We would need technology as advanced as Alig's to use it correctly. As things stand, we barely understand the tower's workings. We may never fully comprehend them. 'Tis as you say, Sid. We could wait for someone someday to reach the same height as Alig. But by then, we will have lost the blood, and the means to control the tower. But what if I do as Amon did, and put the tower into a deep sleep? I don't know why they're surprised by that. What? You cannot mean that! I am deadly serious, Sid. The tower may only be used once men rival the Alligans in knowledge. I will slumber within Circus Tower until then, to greet those with the means to open the gates. Then I will guide them, and thus will the tower shine forth as the beacon of hope it was meant to be. 'Tis the only way to make the wishes of the ancients come true. Okay, I will see you in like 400 quests, I assume. We'll find out though, I still don't know for sure. The future is where my destiny awaits. But yours lies outside these doors. Go, create a future where hope reigns, and the tragedies of the past are but memories. No one but you can accomplish such things. Nothing will make you change your mind, will it? Onward to a brighter future. It won't be easy, of course, but that's exactly why we'll do it. We'll catch up with the Alig. Just you wait. We'll cover all the lost ground before you even know it. Well said, Wedge. It'll only be a few years before we come knocking. Oh, I guess he does know it'll only be a few years. Graha? Then you're in for a rude awakening. You shall be witness to Noah's accomplishments. Pray keep alive our success, and forgive us our failures. And may we meet again, my friend. This music sounds familiar. I'm trying to place it. I wonder if this is from back when this came out, or if they changed the music with later patch music. It's hard to say. It sounds like something out of a later patch, though. I could be totally wrong. The 12 keep you then, Rambros. I look forward to... You can't recall, but it's lovely. It is lovely. I look forward to learning of your exploits. And you, Roku. I know history will remember you. No doubt your heroism will be the star by which I chart my course when I awake. Well, now I must rest. Recalling so much has put me in the mood for sleep. Farewell, my friends. I eagerly await a future born of courage and the ancient's wish. It sounds like Shadowbringer's theme, doesn't it? Is that just my imagination? Am I totally misremembering? Alright, see you in a bit. Bye bye. Turning off the lights too. Bye. Having a little silent conversation to each other, I suppose. That's good, less reading for me. I have like 500 quests to go. Gotta save that voice a bit. I was half expecting Nero to pop up. I'm still half expecting it. No? I guess he has moved on somewhere. This quest line took us a while, but it was good memories. Oh, there he is. There's Nero. Hi, Nero. Just talking about you, buddy. Looking forward to seeing you again more. The Crystal Tower slumbers again then. 'Tis too quiet for my taste. That's not ominous at all. Goodbye, Sid. I must put all this at my back. Possibility beckons, and I am bound to follow. Oh, okay. That's extreme, but okay. A new dawn has come for me. Then again, throwing things into the gorges tends not to make them vanish forever in Final Fantasy, so we'll see if those come back. Of course, I'm being vague about that because it is a spoiler. Okay. Oh, we're going back to Rambros. Okay. Let me grab more water. You know, on paper, 10 quests a day doesn't seem that bad, but my throat, it's going to take some getting used to. But I am looking forward to streaming more. Hopefully it'll be a lot of fun once I get used to it. I'm certainly looking forward to hanging out with you guys more. I've definitely missed streaming regularly. Not that I was ever super regular, but it's been a lot less than I'd wanted recently. You have just missed Sid, Roku. There is much that needs his attention if he is to fulfill Graha's wishes, it seems. But this is not the end of Noah. No matter how lonely Saint Koinok's find has become for our friend's departure. We must all walk in different directions now. I mean, I was planning to fly in a different direction, but you know, whatever. Remember that we labor for a brighter future. It is by Graha's beacon. Sealing the Crystal Tower was but the first step. Farewell, my friend. May our paths cross again. What? Eh? Apparently my inventory is full somehow. Oop. We'll use some of these cards, I guess. Oh right, and I got a minion. Neato. Neat, neat. Oh, is this a minion too? We got that. Is this a mount? I think that's for... Oh, the Ahriman mount. Okay. Okay, that should be good. I will have to remember to sort my inventory more off screen later. And or dump everything into the Chocobo saddlebag. Oh, we read that. Okay. Nice. Quest complete. 3 down for today. You have completed the Crystal Tower quest series. Nice. By speaking with Sale at St. Konark's Find, you can accept a quest that allows you to trade items obtained by repeating Crystal Tower Alliance raids. We're not doing that right now, though. Let me just double check. Leaves. Okay. I think we are good here for now. I believe I can finally continue story. We can go to the Rising Stones and continue. Which is what I just said. I am good at English. And then when we can continue more. And then continue again and again. Actually, I should, before I leave town, let me remember to, spend my tomes. Get more armor so I don't die. Although at this point I can almost buy the level 60 gear. Come to think of it. But yes. Let's buy, what was it, gloves? Gloves, yes, gloves. Cool, I have just enough. Oh wait. Gloves. Nice. One day I need to figure out where to get glamour stuff. Glamour stuff would be nice. I don't mind this outfit too much though. It brings back memories. There's actually a lot of gear from the 2 point whatever period that brings back a lot of memories. After that I pretty much just wore the High Elegant stuff, glamored. Because I didn't get it until after you could farm it infinitely. And then I got one and I dyed it green. You couldn't dye the original one green, you had to buy a special crafted version. Which one day I'll pick up. I believe this is the end of 2.1. It's been a long journey, especially since I took a break to play Genshin in the middle there, but we've made it. Well, it is certainly spacious. That's right, I'm used to coming here, but they aren't. This will be our home for a very long time. And that's Louis Sua's staff that broke while it fought Bahamut. Uh-oh, can you guys still hear me? OBS kind of locked up a bit. Am I still... Uh-oh. Is it still going? Oh, okay. That's really weird. It totally froze for like a minute. That's weird. But I'm glad it's still working then. Ah, thank you, Eli. Today marks a new beginning for the... And hello, Eli. New beginning for the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. For today, we declare our independence. Just let me know if it does glitch out. I wonder why it did that, but I'm glad that it's okay. We shall henceforth be beholden to no nation, but serve all of Eorzea's people, proudly and openly. But this does not mean that we will sever our ties to the Eorzean alliance. On the contrary, the antecedent and I will endeavor to strengthen them. Rest assured, however, that we shall not permit political considerations to influence our decisions. Our identity remains unchanged, as does our cause. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and our single purpose is to safeguard the future of Eorzea, which is going to go totally well. No problems at all. Very smoothly. For Eorzea. Definitely not multiple expansions to come where horrible, horrible things happen. A moment of your time, Roku. I would speak of Eldibus. Oh wait, I was supposed to call him Ethan or something. Pardon my intrusion, my lady, but the matter which bringeth me will admit no delay. Mine every attempt to contact the students of Baldessian hath been met with silence. Why can I read his lines? No one will respond? How odd. Allow me to try. I guess it's because I expect his lines to be difficult to read, but other random English that's tossed into other people's lines can throw me off guard. No response. Surely they would not ignore us. They have never yet, my lady. I fear we must assume the worst. No, no, I will not believe it. An outpost, perhaps, but not their headquarters. Their wards are beyond circumvention. Had they come under attack, they would most certainly have raised the alarm. None could penetrate their sanctum unnoticed. But for those who lack the gift and knowledge both, oh no. It's the Asians, I suppose. Contact their agents in the field at once. If aught has happened to the students of Baldessian, they may know of it. Though the thought of it pains me, until such time as we have evidence to the contrary, we can but assume the worst. Accordingly, we must needs seek another source of information on Eldibus. Tis possible that others in the homeland are possessed of such knowledge. Be fairly warned, however, they are unlike to yield it unconditionally. Do what you must. Yet another unforeseen and unwelcome development. What could be next, I wonder? A visit from a crimson-clad Asian, perhaps? An orchard? Or what? And which of our allies will then fall silent? For a time, I thought we had gained the upper hand. When you shattered the Crystal of Darkness and cast out La Hebrea, that was a few months ago now. I hope it won't take me that long to finish Heavensward. I dared to hope that we had found a way to rid ourselves of the Asian menace. But I was wrong. He endures and may yet return. Upon that point, I have no doubt that Elidibus spoke true. That is a hard name to say. It's one that's popped up in previous Final Fantasy games, but it is still hard to say. Yet there must be a way to destroy them utterly. A way to spare this world their unholy machinations. I dare not consider the alternative. There are forces at work we do not understand, Roku. And patches from now, we may still not understand them. But hopefully they will tell us some lore spoilers. Or not spoilers. You know what I mean. I discern them all around. In disturbances too great and too numerous to be dismissed as mere coincidence. Doubtless the Paragons are involved, but how and to what end is far from clear. I know not what will come, but I do know that we will rise and meet it as one. That's the spirit. I forgot there were random people in this room also. Ah, my stalwart hero. Your face is a picture of resolve. If you say so, miss. I made my character intentionally very cute. I know that you will be ready when the time comes. With luck, however, that will not be for a while yet. Pray return to your private affairs with my blessing. Should anything arise, you will be informed. Something tells me something's going to rise in a second, because I'm doing main story. Kryl, where are you? Oh, they actually brought her up. She's a character from later. Oh, are we going to get a sneak peek at future patches? Your intercession was not foretold. You object? We question. Our plans are in motion. Your intentions unclear. I like how they just stand around in the dark. I know that they're like the things of darkness that worship the dark god, but surely they can spare a lamp or two. They survived the 7th Ardor and are stronger now in the gift. Does that not intrigue you? No, it does not. Serve as you will, so too shall I. We labor not at cross purposes. You cannot make a cool exit with lamplight? I beg to differ. Like ninjas throw those things that are like super bright. You know, they go like, okay, do they actually make sounds? They do in Zelda, the Deku nuts. Or are they nuts? Wow, I need to replay that. The wisdom of his plan shall become apparent in time, when the veil is lifted from their eyes. And at long last, they see. I need water for that voice, actually. Hey, nice, we did it. We have finished 2.1, A Realm Awoken. Still waters. Ah, so now we're headed towards Leviathan, I assume. Minfilia has a new assignment for you. Truly, there is no rest for the weary. Scarce had I begun to make myself at home when I received a request for assistance from Amaljan Sun Mineral Concern. It would appear their storehouse in Horizon has been the target of a series of covert robberies. Minor as they seem in isolation, occasional discrepancies in their manifests were long dismissed as clerical errors. It was only during the concern's annual audit that a pattern became apparent. Significant quantities of crystals, and only crystals, were missing. I'm sensing a theme here. I need hardly tell you what that may imply. A primal. Or a crafter, you know. Crafters have made a lot of crystals disappear. I love the shock look on my face, like, oh no, how could this happen? A primal in Eorzea? The brass blades charged with investigating the thefts believe that someone within the concern is selling the crystals for profit. Alas, they have as yet been unable to identify a likely suspect, and the concern's proprietors have grown frustrated by their lack of progress. Needless to say, I would not have agreed to interview. Facepalm. Intervene had the stolen goods been of mere monetary value. If there is even a possibility that the thief acts not out of self-interest, but in the service of a primal, we can ill afford to wait for the blades to realize their mistake. Pray depart for Horizon at your earliest convenience. I love how I love how they faked us out. They make us think that we never have to return to the Waking Sands and Horizon ever again now that we've moved to Mordona, and then they immediately send me back to Horizon. Rendezvous with Y'shtola when you arrive. She and Thancred have already begun a preliminary investigation. Of course, yes. I have every confidence that the three of you will get to the bottom of these thefts. I only hope our fears prove unfounded when you do. Hello, Askew. It's good to see you today. Have a good rest of the stream and good luck speeding through the story. I promise I will do my best to take my time and enjoy it and pace myself appropriately. But I hope that you will sleep well. Thank you very much for coming by. Have a very wonderful night's sleep. Let's see. Let's go ahead and use one of those. Thankfully, they give us more than enough. I wonder if you can buy more of these somewhere, maybe for tokens or something. They're still a new item to me, so I'll have to look up. Now, I know that they want me to go to Horizon, not the Waking Sands themselves, but I am going to check here real quick for Coil, since it's probably faster than just looking it up. Primal Awakening? Is that it? Is it Primal Awakening? Let's find out, I guess. He does have a new quest of some sort, so we'll see. Or is it Primal Nature? Urianger would speak with you regarding the unidentified primal. Oh, this sounds like Coil. This has got to be Coil. What was that? Oh, Mo. Thank you very much for hosting. How's your day so far? I hope you've been doing okay, and I don't know if you want. Well, you kind of alluded it to on Twitter, but I hope that what you're working on is going well. You're sleepy? I feel that. I'm also rather sleepy, but I'm doing my best to get through this. Did I read this? Urianger would speak with you regarding the unidentified primal. Sometimes I can't remember if I said things out loud or just read them in my head. Poggers. Yes, I hope your day is poggers. When the Ceneri moon did wane, there sounded a blood-curdling roar. A new primal had roused. The portents gave us to believe, one whose identity yet lieth beyond our ken. By thy hand, 3 primals have since been vanquished. 4 if you count Mogglmog. Did I fight Odin on this account? I can't remember. As each returned to the ether, 'twas observed that tremors foreshadowing this fourth grew in strength and frequency both. The being doth quicken, and in time it shall become a scourge upon the land. Yet even as we pondered a course of action, a benevolent soul did arise, one who would forestall this threat. Though she be tender in years, she is true of heart and steadfast in resolve. She would solicit thine aid, if thou art willing to proffer it. Lest thou wonder, this maiden is of our order. Excuse me, I can't read. Thus did the antecedent straightways consent that thou shouldst assist her however thou mayst. As soon as thou art able, hie thee to Wineport, where thy petitioner doth await thee even now. Thou shalt for a certainty find her visage strikingly familiar. Yes, and what is this one for? I'm not sure what this one's for. Let's find out. Oh, this might be for the weekly extreme clears. Is that still a thing? I had totally forgotten about that until I talked to him. You know what? Let's leave that for now. Instead, let's go to Horizon. We're totally speedrunning this. Look at how I saved money by teleporting here first and then to Horizon instead of going to Horizon first and then here. Actually, how much money do I have? A decent amount. I should be able to buy gear once I hit 60, I hope. Ah, Roku, your assistance is most welcome. I have already spoken at length with the brass blades of the Rose, albeit to little avail. It would seem that the thieves took great pains to conceal their activities. I could go into further detail, but your time might be better spent in conversation with Fulupa. Is that the NPC from that we saw in pending streams? I wonder. He is the officer charged with leading the investigation, and I would only be repeating that which he related to me. If aught eluded my attention, mayhap it will not elude yours. Well, let's go find the fellow. Is it actually him? Let's find out. It is! It is! It is! Pending did the Thanalan opening, the Ulda opening, whatever you want to call it. Oh, hello there, Roku, was it? Y'shtola said to expect you. Terrible business, these thefts. We have yet to confirm the quantity of crystals stolen, but I dare say it may be greater than... Ah, but never mind that. I have news to share. A short while ago, the driver of a heavily laden carriage refused to halt for inspection and broke through one of our checkpoints on the Royal Allegan Sunway. Heavily laden, you say, but was it African or European? I hope that some of you will get that reference. The cart bolted off towards Eastern Thanalan, where, thank the gods, I hear that our colleagues were able to apprehend them without further incident. I see Rin got it. Actually, I'm pretty sure you've made that reference to me before. A speeding carriage? That would seem a curious choice for thieves of such proven cunning. Yet the Malja do have a foothold in Eastern Thanalan. And what of their cargo? Did they carry the crystals we seek? We should be receiving a report any moment now, but I failed to see what else it could... Did you miss me, friends? I'm back, but I fear I come bearing disappointing news. Or, on second thought, perhaps it's good news after all. Well, make up your mind, sir, but I'll hear you out either way, of course. Thinkrid, wherever have you been off to? I figured you had everything under control here, so I took a brief excursion to the east to check up on our Almalja friends. Wouldn't you believe it? I happened upon a runaway carriage on the way, and even was able to do my small part to help my friends in the brass blades intercept it. In all my years, I have never seen such a prodigious quantity of somnus. What is that word? The blade... Today is vocabulary day, guys. We're learning all the words that I'd forgotten from middle school or whatever. Or high school, maybe. The blades were calling it one of the greatest hauls they've ever seen. The stolen crystals, on the other hand, were nowhere to be found. Is that so? Alas. I suppose we have no choice but to resume our search elsewhere. We should reassess our options as well. Come with us, Roku. You got it, sir. Oh, wow, we're going very far here. A good 10 feet. Against all expectations, it would seem the Malja are innocent of this particular spat of crime. by all indications, they have yet to replenish the stores of crystals exhausted during their last attempt to summon Ifrit. Yeah, I mean, technically that was only a few quests ago that I fought Ifrit hard mode. So it hasn't been that long. Although, didn't I pick up the quest for Ifrit Extreme? Hello, Infamy, how are you doing today? I hope things are going well for you. What I can't fathom is why anyone else would go to such lengths to obtain crystals, and in such quantities. Well, maybe it's for other primals. It cannot be that we are dealing with simple thieves. If their motives were profit, why would they limit their trade to crystals alone? Plainly, we are missing something. You're doing well? And you're making dinner nice. Nice. I hope it will be a wonderful meal. I'm curious what you're making, but you don't have to tell me. I hope whatever it is delicious. While you think about what that might be, I shall inform Riange to our progress, or lack thereof. Oh, fried rice, nice. I actually still have not made that since I got my rice maker. I would love to make that again though. Now then. I got the proper vegetables for it. I have just
The situation may be more complicated than we anticipated.
Whoa, this is fully voiced?
Indeed, I shall remain watchful. Ere thou goest, another matter requireth thine attention. A young maiden, full eager to... Wherefore inquirest thou of her fairness? Oh, very well. Be she damsel or devil, I shall direct her steps to Revenant's Toll. Save thine insinuations for one given to such impropriety. Thou shalt not find me amenable.
Oh, Thancred. Thancred. Please, Thancred. Yes, they're totally secret order that they're... I guess technically they're not secret anymore, but, you know. They're secret order that, well, formerly secret order that was, you know, parked right outside of a port.
Have we traveled? We seek audience with the ruler of these lands. Who here speaks for you?
Let's see. Are any of these worth getting? They're only level 90. Then again, the option is $1,000. Well, I guess for inventory's sake, I will just grab that. Nice, another quest down. We're speedrunning this, guys. A final temptation. Thancred wishes to discuss how to proceed with investigation. I'll talk more about fried rice after this quest. Any bright ideas? A solitary flash of insight? I love talking about cooking. I've really been getting into it again lately now that ingredients at my local store have been better. No? Well then, for want of a better suggestion, I say we try picking Fufulupa's brain again. Who knows? If we work together, we may yet find something of use nestled away within it. Yeah, cooking's great. I mean, we probably could have just had this conversation with him included in it if we were just going to walk a few feet away from him, but you know, it's fine. Oh, but it is good to see you return from 10 feet away. Wow. I sure did miss you. I have given some thought to the matter, and I have just hit upon a most disturbing possibility. How could I have been so blind? Calm yourself, Fufulupa. That's such a great name. Fufulupa, Fufulupa, Fufulupa. What is this disturbing possibility of which you speak? I was contemplating at how the thieves' activities escaped our notice for so long, and then it came to me. What if there was someone amongst our own ranks conspiring with them? You mean someone in Oda is corrupt? Did some random person invite me to their free company, or is that one of you guys? A traitor in our own midst? Actually, wait. Wasn't his story from the Ul'dah questline literally about traitors in his own midst? Why is he shocked by this? It would be most unfortunate if your fears were well founded, Fufalupa. Indeed, if for reasons of security, the concern decided to transfer the remaining crystals stored in Horizon to another location, their plans would be discovered the moment the brass blades were informed. Yeah, I said it right this time. Ah, but such a shipment would surely be well guarded. Would thieves as wily as ours risk open confrontation? Mayhap not, but neither would the concern be eager to present them with such an obvious target. Nay, they might instead elect to carry out the transfer in secret, to ensure the goods to, let us say, a lone Mikote miner traveling without escort so as not to attract undue attention. Something tells me she's gonna dress up as one. But who? Ah, I see. Yes, the concern may well elect to do that. But to travel with so much cargo would be a strenuous task indeed, and this miner would certainly need to rest upon the way. Mayhap north of the bridge to Hammered Lee. Why, that's right here, as luck would have it. A fine spot for a rest. Wouldn't you agree, Roku? You lie in wait to the north, and I shall do the same to the south. Forgive me, my friends, but I've received new orders. Did he even check his link pearl? Did he just make these up? I must inform my men at once. Or no, I guess he's playing along, that's it. Never mind, I am smart. I am not half asleep. I might be half asleep, as usual. That's okay though, we're still gonna make progress. I'm still having a lot of fun with this. Call me a cynic, but I would be surprised if these thieves lay down their arms and surrender. See that you come prepared to offer them more encouragement. Oh, I will. I am ready. I got my stones ready. And my stones 2 ready, and what stone am I up to? Stone 2, okay. Stone 2. I am high enough level for stone 3, I think, but we can't get that till Heaven's Ward. Something tells me this is our destination. And the purple mist means that we're going to get attacked. Any day now. There we go. Well, fancy meeting you fellas here. You know what, I should summon my chocobo. They'll help me fight, if they're not dead by the time I finish summoning it. I might be moderately overpowered. That's okay. Have a nice nap, friends. Seems you have... where are they? Other friends to, check up on you. Well, wow, that guy died really fast. I mean, slept. He slept really quickly. They're just as sleepy as I am. It is time for the noon nap, even though it's totally, the middle of the night here. Hello, Y'shtola. I mean, mystery miner who is totally not Y'shtola. Stubborn to the last as expected. You are unharmed. A gang of sea-wolf thieves, then. And in Thonolin, no less. I believe they are from Linasia. I suppose there's a first time for everything. Seawolves? All of them? It'd be weird if there were multiple groups that came together, but I guess not impossible. Aye, and all with the same taste and facial tattoos. Blue, in case you were wondering. Our thieves are a long way from home. Thancred, if you would be so good as to attend to an outstanding matters in Horizon, I have inquiries to make. Inquiries. Hello, Zach. How's it going? To Horizon, then. Fufalupa will want to hear about your meeting with the thieves. You haven't been able to come to my streams in a while? I technically haven't streamed in a while either. It's, hopefully it's gonna be more regular, but I just had, a lot of things to take care of in real life that kind of cut into my streaming time and my energy levels, unfortunately. But they're not 100% taken care of, but they are more taken care of. So I know I keep saying this, but with any luck, this is the time. This is the time I'm going to stream regularly. Oh, Joseph. Thank you very much for resubscribing for 13 months now. I very much appreciate you keeping me company for this long. I can talk. Especially since you are one of the first to come keep me company on the channel. You don't mind irregular streams? Thank you. I know people keep saying that, but I still feel bad when it's too far in between. Especially when people sub. I feel bad. I know you guys probably wouldn't want me to, but so I try not to, but I still want to do my best for everybody. And I still enjoy hanging out with you guys and, you know, playing games regardless of any pressure, so don't feel like I'm pressured to be here or anything. Words are hard. I hope you understand what I mean, though. On behalf of the Brass Blades of the Rose, I thank you for your service to Horizon. Ah, but we have not been idle. While you were afield, we succeeded in identifying the traitor within our ranks. Wow, that was fast. I was only gone like 10 minutes at most. Is that so? Then by your leave, I should very much like to have a word with my fellow in private. Oh right, I was gonna talk about, cooking. No. I'm afraid that will not be possible. Regrettably, he, Kitty Stalker, thank you for following. Welcome, Kitty. I've definitely seen you around before, so it's nice to see you here too. I hope you'll have a comfy time. He, managed to subdue the unit of blades dispatched to detain him. The entire unit on his own? Wow, he's a strong fella. And made good on his escape. Joseph. Ah, for the love. And how did he manage that exactly? Your men haven't been sampling that Somas we confiscated, have they? Or was he a giant in disguise? Hey, don't underestimate us, Lalafels. Gross, now people know you're here. Sorry. I know. It's I know it's all in good fun, don't worry. No, but he was quite strong. A sea wolf. Lomindian born and raised, I believe. But do not worry, we will find him, you have my word on that. Welcome back from your lurk, Vegeta. I hope whatever you were taking care of went quite well. Which was probably work, given that it's a Tuesday, but I don't want to assume. I see. Pray keep me apprised of any developments. Yes, he's standing next to me. Understood. I fear our time together is at an end, my friend. Your services are required elsewhere. Awfully disappointing, I know, but one must follow where duty leads. You might try to look a little disappointed. I wasn't gonna say it. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of characters who are basically womanizers. I don't exactly try to hide that. But I mean, he has redeemed himself a fair bit, a couple of times, but Still. Or do you mean to give me another one of your stoic nods? You do, don't you? Why, yes. There it is. I like how the game is starting to become self-aware here. Actually, level 90 may have been higher than what I had. No wait, that's ears. Never mind. My ears are super high level. Okay, so we finished yet another quest. Nice. We're making good progress here. The Mother of Exiles. Thancred has information on your next assignment. The Antecedent bid me tell you to make for Vesper Bay. Again? You know, I tried to trick them by coming way out of here, but you know, where young Afanad awaits your coming most eagerly. It was he who requested your assistance. Some commotion or incident. I am not privy to the details. While you do whatever it is that Afanad has planned for you, I shall endeavor to track down the traitorous Blast Braid. Blast Braid. How can I not get through this? I can't. Just kidding. Just kidding. Brass Blade. And when you do, you may rest assured that we will have our answers. At least it's not the worst mistake I've made on stream. Thankfully, it's not the worst. I hope nobody clipped that. That still embarrasses me. Murgles was a good one, though. Murgles is my favorite one so far. Oh no, Joseph, I meant the previous one. I don't mind if you do Blast Braids. I almost said it right that time. Why brain? Why? When I try to say it wrong, I start saying it right. But anyway. So I kind of thought that this was like a narrow port. How does this ship get out of here? I gotta ask. This is a relatively large ship. How does any ship get through here? Is this even a port? Why did they land here? The port is over here, guys. And there's a port over here. Why are you landing here? I guess it's technically a port from Limsa. I guess that's true. None of this makes any sense. Isn't it like an NPC over here? Where's the NPC? I am so confused now. Where do you land when you come from Limsa? I know it's around here somewhere, but Is it here? Can you not go back? No, here it is, the ferry ticketer. But that would mean the port is probably over here somewhere. Why would they land here? How did they turn around? I'm sorry, I'm spending too much time on this, but it boggles my mind a little bit. Just a little bit. You are late. I'm sorry, I got really confused by this ship. Like, seriously, really confused. I know where our visitors are headed. From what I have been able to gather, this vessel belongs to a band of Domans who seek an audience with the Sultana. We'll get to Doma in Stormblood, which I may or may not be doing last. Depending on how much I'm able to marathon things. You're familiar with Doma, yes? In Orthard? Orthard, whatever. Well, like the rest of the nations of the Eastern continent, it is ruled by the Garlean Empire. Given our visitors' unannounced arrival, as well as the state of their ship. Is it that beaten up? It looks fine to me, really. I'll take your word for it. I suspect they did not leave their homeland under the best of circumstances. Needless to say, I should be very interested to hear their tale, and more importantly, what they know of your current state of affairs in the Empire. Such information could prove most useful. We would be fools not to pursue this opportunity, do you not think? Come with me to Ul'dah, Roku. We're already technically, whatever, it's fine. Unless I'm mistaken, and I am rarely mistaken. Oh, Alphanode. Oh, Alphanode. That line won't age well. I guess he does have a lot of hubris at this point in the game, though. But oh, Alphanode, you poor guy. We will find the Domans bickering with a sultan sworn on the royal promenade. You are uncertain of your role in the proceedings? Insurance. I'm insurance. Alphino never makes mistakes, not even once. You're right about that, Rin. Not even once. More like, how many times? A lot of times. If our guests are not themselves Imperial agents, it seems fair to assume that they may be pursued by some. And if not, who better than you to have on hand in the event of an unforeseen diplomatic incident? Besides, I do so enjoy your sparkling repartee. Satisfied? Good. I shall see you in Ul'dah. Alright. You got it, friend. Teleport to Ul'dah. Yes. We're gonna grab some water because my throat is starting to die. I'd like to make it at least 2 hours, but we'll see. It'd be really good if I could do 3 hours. Let's see, I think the Chamber of Rule is the one we want. Oh, don't worry, I will be careful. It's just at the very beginning of becoming scratchy, so I'm not too worried yet. We'll see. Let's see, we are going over here. Yes. We'll be coming here a lot. Jumping upstairs as one does. Oh. I was wondering why I couldn't find who to talk to. It matters not how many times you ask. Without the necessary permissions, none shall pass. Pray understand, good sir. We have not the leisure to lodge a formal petition. Time is of the essence. All I ask is that you summon your superior. Allow me to plead my case. Surely you can grant us that small kindness. It is Ul'dah. Away with you, and darken these doors no longer. I will ask not again. Rude. You know not what you do. Rude. I gather your pleas fell upon deaf ears. A loyal man with a cold heart. I know his kind well. I hope you will find me more to your liking. Affinade Levier, at your service. A friend. Which I believe makes me very nearly unique. In this part of the world, at least. Few indeed are your allies in Ul'dah. Yet you will need some if you wish to endear yourself to the wealthy and powerful. I actually kind of forget why they chose Ul'dah of all places to land in, since it's like one of the worst, but I believe they do explain it. Pray join me and my associate at the quicksand. There you may explain your situation to us, and we shall see if there is aught we can do to help. They do explain it? I thought so. At first glance it seems odd though. Oh yeah, but before I forget, fried rice. The first time you've noticed how much of 14 seems to be using French names? I think they use a very large mix of names, but some of them are definitely, or I think, Frenchish? Adventurers Guild, right? So I like to, for my fried rice, I like to toss in chopped up carrots and peas and onions, usually green onions. And, maybe a bit of soy sauce or eggs, depending on my mood. There might be other things I've thrown in. What else would be good? Basically whatever vegetables I have on hand that I feel like tossing in.
Some several thousand miles across the sea from the nation of Doma, in hopes that we might find sanctuary in these lands.
Oh, I'm glad that this is voice acted. I forgot that as the game goes, they added more and more voice acting. Let me know if they're speaking loudly enough.
Sanctuary, Lady Yugiri?
Aye. Lying within Othard, Doma was under the dominion of the Garlean Empire, as I'm sure you are aware. When the War of Succession broke out in Garlemald, we espied an opportunity to free ourselves from the yoke of imperial oppression and took up arms. Only to be crushed. And so I gathered what few Domans escaped the reckoning and guided them hither to your shores.
A war of succession? Then the Emperor... Forgive me. You said that Doma was under Imperial rule, did you not?
That means they succeeded or got completely demolished, and I think I remember which one it is, unfortunately.
Doma is gone, razed to the ground as an example to the other provinces.
Technically, I think their castle was still there.
12 have mercy. And your people?
On a ship anchored in Vesper Bay, flying borrowed colors. Many were complicit in the rebellion, or akin to those who were. They will not come ashore until I send word that it is safe to do so.
How were there more people on that boat? That boat was large for that port, but you know what? Never mind. Never mind.
I sought an audience with your rulers, but was summarily refused.
The lords of Ul'dah are not wont to entertain foreign refugees without suitable encouragement.
Mayhap I was foolish to expect otherwise, but our supplies run low and we have young ones in urgent need of care. I have seen the tents outside the gates, however. We are not the first to seek asylum, nor will we be the last.
I remember back in the day, her like race and identity and stuff was very much widely discussed within the community. I won't spoil what she is, but it was a new race that they added to the Heavensward expansion, and that's why they kind of kept it under wraps a bit.
Be that as it may, Ul'dah is no friend to Garlemald. Your tale would stir the hearts of many men and women here. The Sultana and the Syndicate will not be so easily swayed, but I shall see that you are granted an opportunity to plead your case.
This is within your power?
Well, far be it from me to boast, but I do have the ear of certain influential individuals.
He's totally boasting.
I am in your debt.
Lady Yugiri, forgive me for observing, but your choice of attire seems like to evoke feelings of mistrust.
Men are wont to fear the unfamiliar. We know this from experience. We seek only to spare the people of Uldar unnecessary disquiet.
I shall defer to your experience then.
I thank you for your understanding.
It seems I have urgent business with the Flame General. I leave our guests in your capable hands.
I do have to ask though, she's sitting at the part of the table that has a meal. How does she eat through that? Or is that just decoration? I suppose she does have, well, I don't want to spoil it, but certain skills that might help her eat through it, but still. If I may, sir, as I said earlier, we have been at sea for several moons, and our supplies are all but spent. If you have not the heart to repeat the tales of our tribulations... Oh, I have not the heart, sorry. Nor would it please you to listen to them, I think. Suffice it to say, however, sacrifices have been made. Though it shames me to beg for more when you have already offered so much, desperation compels me. I'm happy to help out. Gentle sir, if you or your associates could spare any provisions, anything at all, it would go a long way to lessen the suffering of my people. Well, I think I have like 1,000... I mean, I have a lot of food in my pocket. Somehow I have soup in my pocket. You want soup? I have soup. I seem to be unable to give her soup. Oh well. One day I will give you soup. Why didn't you say so sooner, Roku? Course I'll help. You couldn't have picked a better day, to tell the truth. A wealthy merchant and his entourage were due to have a banquet here on the morrow, see? But just sent word they can't come, meaning I got a boatload of food stuff and no one to feed. Good thing there's a boatload of people here too, right off a boat. Best of all, I don't know why I'm talking in that accent. Best of all, they paid for a lot in advance. Ha ha ha. Go on, call on Ferd and Catherine at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Tell 'em I set a ship the little prince's orders to the waking sands. There are a lot of boat and ship puns here, or not puns, but almost puns. You know what I mean, I hope. Oh, and if they argue, just show them those letters. That should set them straight. You got it. I think the fastest way is probably to walk, so we'll just walk. I think this is a through path, I hope. We'll find out. It's not a path I take very often, though. Yes. You know, fried rice sounds pretty good right now. Wonder if I should make that for dinner. She's in the business of feeding refugees now. I ain't normally one to question Mistress Momodi's judgment, but that doesn't seem wise to me. Aw, come on. Helping people in need is important. It's a good thing to do. I'll not speak for the children, but if you ask me, any man who can't earn a crust deserves to go hungry. Wow, rude. At least he doesn't want to starve the children. My, that's a rather odd request. Mayhap you misheard her instructions. You know, you shouldn't encourage them like this. They'll start to expect it, you mark my words. Come on. Even if it's just a little bit, we can help out our friends in need, right? Right, guys? I know I'm not alone in that, right? Oop. Thank you, Rin. They didn't give you any trouble, did they? I mean, they did, but, you know, it's fine. Good. Now go and tell Lady Yaguri it's all in hand. By the way, would you like these, you know, 99 soups I have? I'm sure that can feed a few people. I dare not hope for such magnanimity. Much less expect it. Mistress Momodi is generous indeed. I shall be sure to thank her most humbly. Lady Yugiri, I briefed the Flame General on your situation. I think you will be pleased with this reply. His reply. I can read. We have been granted an audience. Before the Sultana and the Syndicate both, we should return to the Royal Promenade at once. You have done much for us, Master Affinode. I swear we shall return the favor. Not as owed, Lady Yugiri, for naught has been given. This small favor you fairly won with your words. Smooth. And it is with words that you must win the favor of the Syndicate. Then I shall choose them with care. You will be accompanying us, yes? Good. Your presence may serve to remind the Syndicate of the true meaning of philanthropy. The Syndicate. The Syndicate I'm thinking of? Yeah, that'll go well. And that nothing so unpalatable will be required of them, assuming the Domans are willing to earn their keep. Come, the Flame General awaits us on the Royal Promenade. You're sure they'll be totally open to it? Yes, the same Syndicate that totally forced the creation of Little Alamigo, I think. Memories are a bit fuzzy, but I think they already turned away a lot of refugees. But, I have already gone through all of my water. I might be tempted to end here because we're almost at 2 hours, but I think I will, instead take a quick break, and I will, refill my water and grab a tiny little snack. Hopefully it won't be too long, but I will see you shortly. Ul'dah took in more refugees than any other Eurasian state. That is technically true. You are right about that. I did start in Gridania, so, you know, I'll walk during this. I did start in Gridania, and they did, have that whole thing about, wanting to turn away outsiders, including me. So, yeah. And Limsa is already struggling with expansion, since I think they're dealing with beast tribes on 2 sides and things of that nature. They've already broken treaties with beast tribes to expand their land and such. But anyway, I will be right back before this cutscene, because it may be a big one, and I'm not sure. Might be a small one, and I'm just misremembering, but see you in a bit. Limsa would be fine if they didn't go and pick a fight with the kobolds. I think they also picked a fight with the Sahagin. Bad decisions all around. But anyway, see you in a bit. I'm totally going for real this time. It's not... Okay, I am returning. You know, food is good to eat. Thank you, Ren. I just hope that it doesn't make my tummy too angry. Okay. Hello, I am back. Wonder if this will be voiced. Seems like it would be a pretty major cutscene though, so just in case. A pleasure, Roku. The others are already inside. Let us not keep them waiting. Thank you, Oxide. I can totally see over that table. Thank you, Zach.
I, Yugiri of Doma, am honored to meet you at last, Your Grace. To mark this auspicious occasion, I should like to present to you the finest treasures our humble nation has to offer. Alas, the circumstances which have brought me here today have divested me of both time and dignity. I come before you as a pauper in direst need of aid, to request that you grant my people asylum.
I, Nanamo, 17th in the line of Ul, welcome you to our city. Be at ease, Lady Yugiri. Although I myself have heard the tale of your misfortune, I would ask that you recount it once more for the benefit of the others here present.
As you wish, Your Grace. For many years, my nation, Doma, suffered under the yoke of imperial rule, and my people yearned to be free. Thus, when a war of succession broke out in Garlemald, we sought to take advantage of the chaos and reclaim our liberty.
That's a really good point, Ren, especially since she's the 16th in her line. They had 16 generations to make an appropriately sized table. Even some of the Syndicate is Lalafell. You think they of all people would, you know, have the power for that, if that words. Or at least give us some cushions to stand on, or sit on, sorry. You're right about that. Booster seat. Wow, it's been a while since I sat in a booster seat. Since I was little, of course. I mean, that makes sense, right? But you know what I mean. And hello back, you sound like Roku. Good one, Vegeta. Good one. I may or may not be crunching on a snack during this also. Lalas might be insulted by such concessions. That's true. We can jump higher than any other race, I suppose. Or as high? How does it work? But we all have the same size hitboxes and jumping and running speeds and, you know, all that good stuff is the same.
Alas, our enemy proved less preoccupied than we had hoped, and our rebellion was put down in the most brutal fashion.
Those who survived, how many do they number?
More than 200 souls huddle within the cramped confines of our own galleon's hold. Yet this figure accounts for but one of a number of ships which escaped the purge.
Wait. You mean to tell me that there are 200 people within that tiny little ship? I know I'm a little too focused on this detail, but it's just getting more and more ridiculous. What are there, like 1,000 dragons in there too or something? You know, a million rats that like snuck on board too, something like that. What's best, being able to see over a table or being insulted by booster seats? Personally, I am not one to let pride get to me too much. I don't care about most things to that degree. But I know that other people are different, I suppose. I guess royal family might. But you'd think in 16 generations, you know, one of them would possibly look into a different type of table? I don't know.
It is my hope that you will allow us all to dwell within your walls. Should that prove unfeasible, however, I humbly ask that you accept as many of my people as your resources allow. Pray understand, we do not beg a boon, but propose instead an arrangement. We would serve as soldiers or tradesmen until our debt is repaid.
What are the Syndicate's opinions on this matter?
Oh, I'm sure that they're gonna be totally 100% okay with this. What could go wrong?
I, for one, think it's a marvelous idea. Lady Yugiri and her people strike me as an industrious lot, and there are parts of the city which have yet to be fully restored. If they are willing to work, I see no reason not to let them.
I actually totally forgot that he was okay with that. Yeah, he's everybody's friend. Totally no ulterior motives whatsoever. Totally not. 100% trustworthy.
The head of the Mirage Trust is not known for his generosity. He sees profit in this.
Thank you, Affinode.
I agree. That said, these are foreign refugees. To admit them would require a formal resolution. Shall we call a vote?
Yes, I remember that guy. I do quite remember him. That's gonna be quite the cutscene when we get there.
Lord Lolorito? Tell me, are you blind or willfully ignorant? Even now, our streets are choked with the displaced victims of the Calamity and Alamigan refugees.
I see Lolorito has taken things to another level. He doesn't even care about seeing in front of him, let alone above the table that he's sitting at. I guess he is very prideful. How can he see through that? What is that? It looks like you should be able to see through those dots, but they also look kind of like patched over. I don't know if you guys can tell.
They live hand to mouth, subsisting on aid provided by the immortal flames, the cost of which grows ever higher. The wealth of Ul'dah is not without limits, my friends. And need I remind you that these refugees are prone to violence and criminal activity? You have all read the reports, I think.
I mean, these are different sets of refugees, but if you treat them well, there would probably be less crime and less issue. But you know what? Let's not get into that. You don't think you'd be able to see much from them? That's also very true.
Without homes or employment, it is only a matter of time before men grow desperate and take that which they imagine has been unjustly denied them. Yet, knowing this, you would have us swell their ranks. Mayhap you think the brass blades and the flames are not hard-pressed enough?
Some say the chairman of the East Aldenard Trading Company passes Gil thrice daily. This may explain how he came to be the wealthiest man in Ul'dah. Or it may simply be that he's ruthless beyond reckoning.
I like to imagine that Alphanode is just like shouting this and Lolorito and everybody else can hear it. Especially since they paused their conversation to let him make these notes on it. Observations.
Sure, the Sultanate can support the few hundred domins Lady Yugiri represents. That our resources have been taxed, I do not deny. But we are hardly in danger of financial collapse.
I hate to come back to this again, but maybe they have a big ship that's like docked further off coast, and that's just a tiny vessel that they came to the port with, like a sub vessel, not like a submarine, but I hope I'm making some sense with this.
I move that an exception be made.
An exception, Your Grace? I am suddenly reminded of a similar debate some years ago regarding a number of Alamigan refugees, if memory serves. What were your words that day? Yes. The law is the law. And so our visitors remained in Little Alamigo.
You missed how tiny the ship was, but you think you'd be surprised at how little the space 200 people can take. Aww. I feel really bad for them then. I hope they're not still on the ship. Surely they could, you know, get off of the ship and at least stretch their legs and stuff a bit.
Mayhap our wise and benevolent Sultana would be so good as to enlighten us as to which other of our laws should not be upheld.
They're totally making this guy out to be the villain. And they're not exactly wrong.
Mind your tongue, Dolorito.
My lord, I share your concern for the welfare of our great nation, but we must endeavor to take a longer view. You know as well as I that people can be a resource still more precious than gil.
I guess that's one way to look at it, although a sad way to look at helping them, but fine.
Precious or not, they were never yet so reliable. And unlike those who frequent your establishment, I have no desire to gamble with my future. Uldar's greatest asset is, and has ever been, her material wealth. We risk this at our peril. One need only look to Teleji Adeleji's example for evidence of the danger in allowing sentiment to dictate policy. How far the vaunted Mirage hath fallen, both in repute and profitability, since he began employing refugees.
How I choose to conduct my affairs is not your concern, my lord.
A proposal has been tabled. Given its urgency, I move we forego further debate and call a vote. To accept the Doman refugees or not. Those in favor, I bid you remain. Those opposed, I bid you leave.
Hey, I mean, a lot of people still haven't spoken. It's almost entirely Lalafels that have spoken so far, right? That's not just my imagination, right? Despite being the few who can barely even fit in the table. Yeah, you totally can't see over that table. There's no way. Aww.
Would that it were within my power to welcome you and your people, Lady Yugiri. As you have observed, however, my authority in such matters is regrettably limited.
Aww. Don't worry, guys. We are going to somehow help her. Even if it takes us a few expansions, we are going to help her, I hope.
Without the consent of the Syndicate, I cannot act.
I understand, Your Grace, and I appreciate all that you have done on our behalf.
The nerve of the man! If that bastard had not forsaken the eastern trade route, little Alamigo would now be thriving. Oh, that you should have traveled so far under such dire circumstances, only to be refused in this manner is utterly unconscionable. Pray, accept my sincerest apologies.
Yeah, his heart is very sincere in this matter, I'm sure. I guess you can see her tail.
No longer poses an immediate threat. They see little reason to maintain the pretense of unity. The monitorists have grown especially defiant of late. Lord Lolorito most of all.
His name's gonna come up a lot in the future.
But this is neither the time nor place for that discussion.
I don't trust the good buddy to let you. Not so much. No. I'm sure it's fine though. Promises to keep. Good, that's why. I mean, the game did basically spell out, you can't trust this person. Duran, hi. I technically started over. I'm playing through the entire game on stream. For, what is this, like the third time or something? I still haven't done Shadowbringers yet. But it's good to see you, good to see you. Raban would like to discuss how to handle the Doman refugees. As you observed, Lodorito is not afraid to speak his mind, nor is he like to change it. And you miss me on Sarg? I will one day do more Sargatanas stuff, don't worry. It's just... I didn't really have much time to play and keep active, and I still haven't had time for Shadowbringers yet. Or I guess technically I might have fit it in now if I didn't try catching up on the server, but I will get caught up there too eventually. But don't worry, I will. Going to love Shadowbringers? I hear very good things. I'm not trying. I am trying not to get too hyped about it, but I am still hoping that I'll enjoy it about as much as Heavensward. I am looking forward to it. As you observed, Lodorito is not afraid to speak his mind, nor is he like to change it. Oft have I wondered how a man so skilled at weighing the worth of things should be so incapable of seeing the value in people. Ah, I will waste no more words on him, not when the Domans are yet in need of aid. Everyone, follow me to the Hall of Flames. I figured that starting over on this server would be a... Actually, I'll just teleport.
You're approaching.
And thank you for following also. Welcome. I figured that starting over on this server would be a good way to not only have an alt on another server, which I will be playing on, but also a good way to remember the story, because I didn't realize New Game Plus was the thing, and also it gives me a good chance to brush up on my rustiness gameplay wise, because I'm definitely very rusty. But it's been a good reminder both in story and in gameplay skills. The Syndicate has spoken, and I see no point in moving that the matter be reconsidered. The Monitorists have made their position clear. How do I like the rework? It has been a while since I played the original, a lot of years actually, where I actually read it anyway. I technically had an alt on one of the European servers. I forget which one off the top of my head now. I'm sure I'd remember it if I saw the names, but I didn't read the story in that when I replayed it. It seems a lot more streamlined so far, but it's hard to say exactly. I'd probably have to look up a list of quests and remember them and things of that nature. I imagine the part of the quest line that I'm at right now, between here and the start of Heavensward, is going to be trimmed a lot too. And that's what I'm most looking forward to, because I remember this part dragging a bit back in the day. But we'll see. I think I read that. The monitors have made their position clear. Again, Ul'dah is not an option. Nor are Limsa Lominsa or Gridania, I judge, given the state of their internal affairs. Which leaves our Doman friends confined to the ships. The thought of them huddled in an airless hold with no hope for better treatment. I mean, they can leave the ship, right? I mean, even if they're not allowed to stay here, they can at least stretch their legs a bit, right? Would that I had more time to find an alternative. A place not bound by the concerns of the great nations. Like Mordona. Minfilia, that is precisely what I wish to discuss. I understand the Syndicate's decision, I do. We all wish to preserve that which is ours, especially when we believe it to be under siege. But I cannot merely accept this judgment, not while my people suffer. Would it be out of the question for the Sultanate to accept us for a limited time? A week mayhap? Or even just a few days? I mean, that doesn't seem unreasonable, right? Maybe they should have brought that up while we were there. Excellent. I shall keep you informed. Welcome back. Lady Yugiri, I have a proposal if you would hear it. Out with it, Master Alphanode. The headquarters of my order, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, stands in a place called Revenant's Toll, an outpost in Mordona. Ah, so he is doing the Mordona idea. I can't remember if I remember that or if I just guessed at it. It's been a number of years. Like most outposts, it is frequented by mercenaries and other men of action, and lacks the comfort of more well-established settlements. However, the leaders of Revenant's Toll have been doing their utmost to change that. To that end, they have need of able-bodied individuals willing to work as frontier hands. Hard labor, lest you doubt, with naught save food and shelter by way of reward. Terms not unlike those which you yourself proposed, Lady Yugiri. Though I will not hear a word said against our beloved Ul'dah, Revenant's Toll would offer certain advantages, the absence of unhelpful bureaucracy being the most obvious. If they can accommodate us all, we shall gladly accept. Good thing there's not like an Imperial stronghold right next to Mordona. Master Alphanode, once again I find myself in your debt. Pray do not thank me, my lady. The life your people go to is one of hard labor and few comforts, as I told you. And before that, there remains the matter of how they may safely be borne to Revenant's Toll, which will be no small feat, considering the distance and their present condition. I mean, they don't have a boat, don't they? There is technically water in Mordona, isn't there? Can't they take a boat there? I guess the Empire might be watching it. I don't know. Mayhap the Ul'dah Adventurers Guild can be of assistance. Look for me there anon, Roku. I'm gonna check real quick because I have a lot of pings. I just have to make sure that they're nothing important. Oh, I see what that one's about. Hello. And what is this one about? Ah, okay. And this one, sorry about this, I'm just making sure. Ah, okay. Sorry about that. Lady Yugiri, if you and your people would accompany me, we may discuss what aid the mortal flames can provide. Finding all of a sudden that I have like 4 pings, I just had to make sure it wasn't like something urgent. Okay. Wait, I probably should have gone to the ether actually. Let's see, how are we doing? Still about 2 hours. We're good, we're good. Adventurers Guild, yes. I would like to at least get Coil opened up today. And I was waiting for them to send us to Limsa for that. But I can't remember exactly when they send us to Limsa. I know this quest line is going to Limsa. I just can't remember. Sorry, excuse me. how long. We are concerned that the Doman refugees may find the journey to Revenant's Toll too much to bear. Too long have they been sequestered aboard their ship, with insignificant supplies and scarce room enough to breathe, let alone stretch their limbs. Oh, those poor people. That in mind, Mistress Momodi has kindly offered to accommodate the Domans until such time that they are ready to set out for Modona. Those healthy enough to travel will embark as soon as transportation has been secured, while those too weak to leave at once will be permitted to stay until they regain their strength. I'm glad it's at least working out this well. It's not ideal, but it is something. Hi! What news? Transportation remains to their greatest obstacle, General. Is there aught Immortal Flames can do? I fear that exceeds our mandate. Were it a smaller number, mayhap it would go unnoticed. But the Syndicate will not bear the cost of escorting more than 200 Domans to Mordona. I mean... Okay, he's basically saying exactly what I thought. When government fails to act, the responsibility falls to us private citizens. Like, can't we literally help and pay for that, right? I will engage the services of the 77 caravans on the Doman's behalf. Very well. We should begin contract negotiations at once. Your generosity is most welcome, my lord. After all has befallen these good people, it is the least I can do. Come what may, you shall ever have a friend in Ul'dah, Lady Yugiri. And you in Revenant's Toll, my lord. It's nice of him to help out, I suppose. And whatever his motivations, at least he's helping. Well, it sounds like we have hard work to do. Lady Yugiri, let's put our heads together and settle the details of our arrangement, shall we? You got it. I would entrust the task of escorting our Doman friends to you. After all, after you have rested on your own road-weary legs, of course. What say you? Yes, I can read. I might... Oh, I don't have the option for healing. Okay. I was gonna say I might need a ring, but I guess I can't yet. Let me check that real quick, actually. Nope. My ring's good. These are all already 90. Okay. Yugiri's game. Afanad has a mind to send you to Vesper Bay. Again! Again! As we speak, the Domans prepare for departure at Vesper Bay, wherefrom they'll be transported by carriage to Ul'dah. That said, this has all been decided rather suddenly, and it would not surprise me if the refugees required some assistance in coordinating their preparations. Roku, I would have you return to Vesper Bay and facilitate the process through tasks great and small. In short, whatever must be done, whatever needs be done, do it. Do it. I can't do the voice right now, I'm sorry. How did it go? Do it! There, that was better. Speak with a man named Hozan when you arrive. As Lady Yugiri tells it, he has been designated the leader of the first group. Okay, you got it. Vesper Bay again. Yes. I can show the huge boat that they arrived in. Okay. Oh, this must be the caravan. Yes, I remember this part. I forget exactly what we put on it. I guess supplies. See, here is the huge boat that 200 people came in. If there are 200 people in here, I will be incredibly worried. Like, seriously, incredibly worried. I really hope that that is just like... that like the main ship is like out there somewhere, you know? The size of things in MMOs is often an abstraction. That's true. That's true. And in a lot of RPGs, sometimes there's like a tiny house and you go inside and it's like a mansion inside, so I guess to be fair, it might be a case like that. The cities aren't really so small you can walk across them in 3 minutes. That's true. And also in the old school RPGs, the towns aren't like the size of the main character. You remember those games where like you're like Godzilla sized, you're like "Rah!" on the main map and stuff, and that, you know what I mean. Greetings. Afanod informed me that a scion would be arriving to help with the preparations. I am honored to meet you, though shamed as well. A great warrior should not be tasked with such trivialities. I'm sure you're a great warrior too. I knew from a glance what manner of men you were. I too have some skills at arms, as do many of our people. Foreshadowing. Pray forgive this trifle, but might I trouble you to help round up the children that have been given into my care? They are most adept at staying hidden from my sight, but perhaps your keen eyes will succeed where I have failed. Oh dear, this is going to take us like half an hour. You have my thanks, friend. Pray seek out my son, Yozan. Your son's name rhymes with yours? Okay. He can tell you more. You know what, that's fine. We're just gonna fly up here. I wonder if they appear on the map or if they're still a huge red bubble. Oh, hello there. I'm Yozan, son of Ozan. Will you be coming with us to Ul'dah? I hear we're traveling by horsebird-drawn carriage. But don't you think they're strange? Giant birds that people ride like horses? I still want to try riding one, but... What's that? You're looking for others? Don't worry, I already told them to get ready for the carriages. I'll need your help though. We were just finishing the game of hide and seek. 3 players are still hiding, and since Lady Yugiri told us to take it really seriously, also not foreshadowing, they won't move until they're found. But Vesper Bay isn't that big, so I bet you can find them in no time. This totally didn't take me like half an hour before I could fly. But since we can fly, they're hopefully a bit easier to find. Hi, how did you find me? Guess I need to practice more. Or maybe you're just good at this. I mean, the Garleans didn't find me. Oh, I'm glad the Garleans didn't find you. Thankfully I can just kind of fly up here and they're easier to find this way. Are you playing? No fair. Yozan didn't say anything about adults. You're taller than I am. Huh? We get to ride a horsebird carriage? I don't know. It sounds scary. But if Yozan says it's safe, I'll go. And one more. This thankfully isn't as bad as I thought it would be. Oh, there they are. Nice. That was actually way easier than I thought it'd be. Hey, you're not Yozun. Who are you? I'm Koharu, Ruko Vatai. I didn't know anyone else was... Wait a minute. You're one of those, stallions, aren't you? You mean scions? No, scions! Then you must know Lady Yugiri, right? Isn't she great? She's really good at hide and seek too. That's definitely foreshadowing also. Oh right, it's almost time to go. Nice meeting you, Roku Avata. Stallions, scions, scallions, yeah, yes. All of those are the same thing. Okay. Hello again. Wow, you've moved. Wonderful. All the children are accounted. Hide and seek? Ah, I see that you're curious. It's quite simple, really. I mean, I can put two and two together here. Lady Yugiri thought it best that the children know what to do in case the Garleans found us. I should hope that those days are behind us, but I nevertheless take comfort in knowing that we are prepared. Maybe, let's see. You know what, let's just save inventory space and go for the cheap things. Why we adventure. At long last, Hosen and his group are ready to leave Vesper Bay. The caravan is due to depart shortly, followed by the rest at regular intervals. My family and I, including my stubborn old father Home, will be traveling in the lead carriage together with young Koharu, whom I believe you've already met. You know, I shouldn't have teased her a little bit for calling me stallions if I can't pronounce words either. Though I understand the road to Ul'dah is regularly patrolled by your blast braids. I did it on purpose that time, I swear. It would give us great comfort if you would agree to accompany us on our journey. Once again, I thank you for your kindness. When you are ready to leave, please inform our coachman. Okay. Let's go. Come to think of it, what safe path do we even take here? And I forget if we keep them company the whole way. Even though I just did this on Crystal the other day. I totally was skipping dialogue and cutscenes and all that good stuff. Eager to be off, are we? Ah, well. I was meaning to have a word with you about that. Runner from the Blade says we might have a problem, of course. A fierce-looking beastie's been sighted south of the bridge to Hammerley. Might be as someone's eyes are playing tricks on him, of course, but it don't pay to gamble in this business. That is true, I agree with that. Now I know you can handle yourself in a fight, but this lot here's another story, so I was thinking you might go on ahead and have a quick look around. Make sure the area is safe, like, and if you come across anything dangerous, you know what to do. Play cards with them, right? When you're satisfied the way's clear, meet us outside Horizon. The Blades tell me the road's there safe, so I reckon we can make it that far on our own. I mean, there are enemies there, but not dangerous ones, I suppose. Assuming the self-named fellows don't try to rob us, that is. Okay. Are there even people in this? Oh, I can phase through it too. Okay. You know what? Let's just save time and teleport. And grab some water while we're at it. Ah, water is good. Water's probably my favorite drink. It was hard to get used to at first, but I do like it these days. Okay, so there's some big monster here, huh? It must be hiding behind this purple smoke. Water 10 out of 10, I agree. Oh. An eye falls upon you. Oh. Aha. Literally an eye. Not a very dangerous one though, mind you, but I suppose it did paralyze my chocobo. Sorry about that. There you go. Really? That's it? Okay. Well, that was easy. Now we go back. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. I'm getting more DMs. Let's see. Make sure. Oh, okay. Everything is still good. Wait. I passed it. That's what happens when you get distracted looking at chat. And your DMs. So there was a beastie. Was being the operative word, eh? Yep, I sure did take care of it. Hello. Stretching your legs? Well fought, sir. Well fought. Ah, if only I were in better health, I should have been proud to stand at your side. It's okay. I got it. It wasn't that big of a deal. Thank you again, Roku, for being on. Things are slowing it down again, but not too bad. I do appreciate it very much, though, Roku. Ah, thank you for coming by, Vegeta. I'm glad you're having a nice time here, and, it's nice having you here, too. I always appreciate your company. Pay my son no mind. He forgets that his responsibilities preclude acts of daring do. Be that as it may, I cannot help but envy you. Had we been able to call upon the heroes of your strength and skill in Doma, things would have been very different. But maybe they will be if we ever go to Doma. Which I totally will one day. One day. But we cannot change the past. Those who fought and fell are forever lost to us. Oh. Lost but not forgotten. Lady Yugiri's kinsmen least of all. They fought fiercest, though they knew full well that it was in vain. She had every right to walk away, yet she chose to stay. Food, shelter, the promise of a better life, all this and more we owe to her. How does one even begin to repay such a debt? In kind, Father, to she who has given everything, we shall give our all. Whatever work there is to be done, we shall do without question. Ditch digging, bricklaying, it matters not. Revenant's toll will grow and prosper by our hands. Though technically it's already grown and prospered because they've updated the map in each patch between 2.0 and 2.5. Hey, Mr. Roku, Kohoro and I want to know why you became an adventurer. Oh, this is an actual choice. Oh, I remember this. To gain power, to win glory, to amass a fortune. None of these things. Literally none of these things. To go whither the wild rose blooms. I like how that's a throwback to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I don't really care about these things. I guess I'll go with this one just to see their reaction. So, you like roses? I think I understand. I mean, they're nice and everything, but don't they grow in a lot of places? It's my turn now. Excuse me, Mr. Roku. I've got a question. What's Revenant's Toll like? Is it pretty? I don't know, I kind of like it there. It's a bustling outpost frequented by countless adventurers. It's a bastion of civilization in harsh and unforgiving wilderness. It's home to the signs of the Seventh Dawn. It's a stone's throw away from Imperial Castrum? All these things are true. You know what, let's go with this one though. Technically I can't throw my stones that far, so you know what? We'll go with that. You mean there's a lot of people there who are just as strong as you? Oh, I can't wait. Enough, Kohoro. It's my turn again. Mr. Roku. With how I can jump, you wouldn't be surprised. Listen, details. Details, right? When I'm older, I want to be strong like you. What do I have to do? Oh, I remember this one. You have to trade Allegan tomes to Rowena. Seek out new experiences and adventures. Fight ferocious beasts. Train every day. Buy weapons and armor from Rowena. It's all of these things. I love that they throw in these joke answers. Technically that's true. I don't know if that's still true in later expansions though. I might buy most of my gear off the market board though. Let's seek out new experiences and adventures. Actually, that's the reason I became an adventurer. I don't know why they're putting it here and how to become more powerful, but even if it's a bit delayed, that's my answer to the previous question. 'Cause it is fun to go on adventures and stuff, especially with friends. Of course, to be a better adventurer, you need to go adventuring. Alright. That's enough questions for Mr. Roku. That's not fair. Why does Yozan get to ask 2 questions? I want to know about adventuring just as much as he does. Just one more, please. Wow, how greedy. Come on, let her ask one too. Do you think I could be an adventurer like you one day? I don't see why not. I don't have a choice, apparently. Really? Then I will. Thanks for the advice, Mr. Roku. I won't forget it. I can read. I'm going to be an adventurer too. When we get to Revenant's Toll, let's make an adventurer's guild for domans. Isn't there already one? Whatever. Let's protect our friends and punish the wicked, just as Mr. Roku and Lady Yugiri. Yeah, just like Mr. Roku and Lady Yugiri. We can talk more about it on the carriage on the way. Will you be joining us? Maybe? I guess so. A few minutes later, we maybe arrive in Mordona. Oh, here we go. There's a cutscene and everything. Whee! Wait, are we going to Ul'dah? I guess this is technically a path we can take, but it seems the opposite direction. Actually, wait, is it? Now I'm second guessing myself. Yeah, we passed it. Like, you want to go through central and then northern, and then, you know, you just cut through all these imperial territories, which is totally safe, and then boom, you're in Mordona. Or you just use the return spell and totally get there. But anyway, what are we doing? Oh, back to the quicksand? Okay. No, totally safe Imperial land. I mean, I walk through there all the time and I'm totally safe. But you know, you know what I mean. Okay. Oh, right, quicksand. Why can't I? Okay. Map. Adventurers Guild, yes. Let's see, how are we doing on time? Since I got water and a snack, I think I can go slightly longer than usual, I hope. Oh, excuse me, sorry about that. I keep landing on their table. Ah, Roku, I take it the first group has arrived. Excellent. Is there aught else? No, I have matters well in hand here. You and Lady Yugiri should be traveling to Revenant's Toll forthwith. You got it. Nice. I think that's 10 quests. I kind of lost track, but I think that's 10. That was my main goal for today, so that's good. I'm glad. All due respect. Afano would have you and Yugiri depart for Revenant's Toll without delay. I think if I do 10 a day, I should be able to pace myself fairly well without overdoing it too much. Yeah, at least at this rate. I know that there are dungeons and trials and hour-long cutscenes ahead, so I should probably try getting slightly ahead of pace, but this pacing seems fairly comfortable. It's past time for Lady Yugiri meet with the guild representatives in Revenant's Toll. Since I do not foresee any further matters arising here in Thanalan which might require your personal attention, I would instead have you serve as an escort to the Doman delegation for the duration of our journey. Speak first with Slaffborn upon your arrival. He is the one with whom the Domans will be working most closely, I should think. I remember him. He's like by that workshop thing, I think. Afterwards, introduce Lady Yugiri to Minfilia and the guild emissary. If both meetings go well, the resulting ties should stand the Domans in good stead for that which is to come. Safe travels, Roku. I can read. I managed to get through that somehow. Okay. Water. I know this is a bit later than I usually stream, but I hope things are going well for all of you today. Oh, hello. Please don't run me over. I still need to do that event on this server, but there's plenty of time. And this must be the esteemed Lady Yugiri and her associates. I greet you all as friends and bid you welcome to the Toll. I hope you not find our dearth of fineries off-putting. Poor though we may seem, we have a wealth of spirit and camaraderie to spare. Technically it looks a lot nicer in this patch than it used to. But even back then it didn't look that bad. You see, race and creed don't enter into it here. We welcome all sorts, provided they are willing to earn their keep, of course. We are no strangers to hard work, Master Stalborn. You may rest assured that we will carry out your orders with due diligence. Oh, not for a moment did I doubt your commitment, my lady. Pray understand, I give the same speech to all new arrivals, and you needn't bow your head or call me master either. We are both frontier hands, as far as I'm concerned. He seems like a nice guy. As you wish, Slaffborn. May this meeting mark the beginning of a long and fruitful relationship, whatever, brain. Read one word, say another. Our guests have yet to meet the antecedent? Ah, Roku. Why are you wasting time with me? Send them to the Rising Sands. Okay. Head nod. Okay. Tiamat has withdrawn. I will have to resummon him next time I get into combat, but I don't know when that will be. Dude. Eh? Wait, what? Eh? Out there? Oh, I was supposed to talk to you, Gary, first. Oops. He said to talk to the antecedent, so I immediately started running for her. Whoops. Hello. Yes. Hi. Pretend that I totally didn't run off there. Sorry. To whom much is given, much is expected. Forgive me. I require a moment to compose my thoughts before meeting your leader. We shall join you at the Rising Stones anon. Okay, now we can run off to the Rising Stones. Just pretend that didn't happen. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Dude, totally didn't see me. I was just doing my morning jumping stroll. Okay. Hello, hello. Tis no use. Still trying to contact Baldessian, I suppose? Our attempts to reach the students of Baldessian continue to meet with failure. Urianger has explored other avenues of inquiry, but they too have yielded naught. We will persevere, of course, yet within our hearts the truth is clear. We are but awaiting confirmation of that which we already know. How fare the Domans? I am given to understand you were kept quite busy in Vesper Bay, as usual, but that's fine. Mayhap you question the wisdom of aiding refugees when the primal threat remains unresolved? No, I'm totally okay with aiding refugees. Helping people is like the whole point. I'm an adventurer, after all. I should not blame you if you did, nor would I deny that this matter falls outside your normal purview. To be fair, I'm pretty sure you've also had me, like, deliver cheese, so, you know, helping people is quite a few steps above that. Be that as it may, I could not ignore the plight of these refugees. Not when it was within our power to help them. Lady Yugiri is here? Please, show her in. I should very much like to meet her. You got it. People weren't sure if those were like horns or bunny ears or what they were. At least on my server. We have no objections. Pray do so with our blessing. They weren't even sure if she was gonna look humanoid. Maybe like a dragon thing. I guess technically, never mind, but you know what I mean. Your answer pleases me beyond words, my lady. But are you quite certain? We have no way of knowing how many might answer my summons. In the event that Revenant's toll could not accommodate us all, we would need to find an alternative solution. Should that come to pass, we will find it together. Random person, hello. Oh, the Adventurers Guild emissary, okay. I guess the kids won't be making an Adventurers Guild if there already is one. As ever, it has been a pleasure, Antecedent. Alas, we must take our leave as the first carriages are due to arrive at any moment. I hope you guys can still hear me. OBS is still acting up a lot. Should you require aught else, pray speak with Slaffborn, Lady Yugiri, Roku. Perhaps they may lead it someday? That's true. Everything's okay? I'm glad. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Oh, okay. Laraman and I will make all the necessary preparations to ensure that our Doman friend feels at home upon their arrival. Though I must admit that I am still troubled about the matter of the missing crystals. Ishtola should be returning anon with a report from a field, Mayhap you could wait here and speak with her upon her arrival. Okay. I guess there's no way we're getting to Leviathan today, though. But we still have made pretty good progress. And I can go a bit longer than usual because I got a snack and more water. Just a little bit longer.
Caught anything slippery?
Oh, these voice parts help a lot too.
Aye, our suspicions were well founded. The Serpent Reavers are indeed the culprits.
Of course, his fishing thing is a bit of a pun. Or metaphor, depending on whatever. What was my snack? I had some plain wheat thins, just a few of them. I can't usually have anything with too much sugar or things, so I just grabbed a few crackers. And these are the ones I happen to have. I also like club crackers, I think they're called.
The plot thickens.
Has there been any movement in Thanalan?
It has been blessedly quiet, which is to say the Amalja are being no more or less of a nuisance than usual, summoning a fleet with such crystals as they have hoarded. Urianger, too, reports not out of the ordinary.
Wait a minute. Didn't they say in a few quests ago that they weren't able to summon Ifrit because they didn't have enough crystals? Never mind.
Then we have our explanation.
Your explanation for what, pray tell?
For the recent spate of crystal thefts in Thanalan, we naturally assumed that the trail would lead us back to the Amalja. Yet it did not. It led us across the sea unto Vilbrand.
Vilbrand?
I forget where that was.
There have been reports of increased Sahagin activity of late.
I guess it's in Limsa.
They mean to summon Leviathan?
Ah, I guess we are going fishing after all. It would be pretty amazing if you could get to be a high enough level fisher in this game that you can actually catch Leviathan. That would be very amusing to me. It wouldn't make much sense canonically, or you know, but still, it would be very funny.
That is the way of it, I fear. Whilst conducting our investigation on behalf of the mineral concern, we came upon evidence implicating the Serpent Reavers.
Hello, Ice. It is good to see you today.
With the aid of the Maelstrom, I was able to verify our suspicions. 'Tis only a matter of time before Leviathan returns to harrow the seas.
Big fish are made for hugging. I personally cannot bring myself to fish in real life. In the game, I can, but not in real life.
But there is more. One of the Sahagin, an elder by my judgment, spoke of attaining the gift and knowledge of eternity.
Oh, right. I remember this quest now. The Echo. I guess we're going to use the Echo to find out about the fish that was trying to find out about the Echo.
Such a disturbance in the ether. If I did not know better, I should think this device defective.
Oh, what was that? Oh, Eyes, thank you for hosting.
And there is the explanation.
Net fishing? That makes sense. Net with catch and release? That makes sense. How can you see?
Soon it shall begin. Our Lord shall rise midst surging waves to wash away the finless one.
Lots of people in this game have masks they can barely see out of.
And I shall be granted the gift and knowledge of eternity, and with the emissary stand equal. Then shall I know no cessation, no oblivion.
They seem very excited about that.
Whence comes this promise of immortality? The emissary? We have outstayed our welcome.
Come on, there's like 6 of them. She could have taken them. I didn't actually count them, so I'm not sure if there are actually 6.
And knowledge.
Are the two of you quite well?
You shared that vision, did you not? Even before the Sahagin made mention of the emissary, I recognized Elidibus's words. He is behind this.
Elidibus. So that is how you pronounce it, I suppose. I'm really glad that there are a lot more voiced portions lately, though. That's gonna help a lot with my throat.
But surely it is not within his power to grant the echo.
My lady, unless we act swiftly, Leviathan will rise again. The Admiral has already requested that we intervene to prevent this. Failing that, we are to attend to the Primal's extermination.
She will have our full cooperation. Let us make haste to Limsa Lominsa.
You got it.
I mean to play a part in this mission. Tataru, pray, take charge in my absence.
You guys don't mind if I take like a detour to like deal with Bahamut though, right?
My lady, are you sure this is wise?
I am aware of the risks, but there is something I must see with mine own eyes. The true nature of the echo.
Oh.
Very well. I shall not stand in your way. On the condition that you permit me to accompany you as bodyguard.
I guess we're not seeing the last of him after all. Actually, that's right, I do remember that he is in this quest. Isn't Bahamut the dragon that destroyed everything? He sure is. We're gonna go pay him a little visit.
Your company is ever welcome, Thancred.
I take it something ill is afoot.
Aye, a primal is about to be loosed upon Eorzea.
Bahamut, right?
Primal?
A godlike being whose very existence is a bane upon the land. We scions of the Seventh Dawn are sworn to put an end to their kind.
I see. Know then that I am learned in the arts of war. In return for the kindness you have shown my people, I would lend you my blade.
Nice.
It would be most welcome. When contending with a primal, one can never have too many able allies. If you crave a more intimate understanding of the problems facing Eorzea, this experience is like to provide it. Be sure to come well prepared.
Don't worry, she can fight. Don't know if she can see, though, out of that. Everybody has weird masks right now. Okay. The sea rises. Minfilia wishes to share some final words on the coming mission prior to departing for Limsa Lominsa. Actually, I remember the Leviathan thing has us going like all over the place. It's not straightforward. There's a lot leading up to it. So I don't think there's any way I'm getting there today, unfortunately. Plainly, should the worst come to pass and Leviathan is summoned, our only recourse will be to face him in battle. Given past experience, you may very well think that eventuality... What? Let me try that again. Given past experience, you may very well think that eventuality inevitable. Oh, I get it. Yet so long as there is even a chance that the Primal's return might be prevented, we must needs bend all our effort towards achieving that goal. I don't think we're going to prevent it, guys. This game is all about fighting Primals. Before we do aught else, let us hasten to Limsa Lominsa and meet with the Admiral. She will not have been idle in the intervening time, and will doubtless have valuable information to share. You got it. Let's see. Merylwib. Let's go give her a visit. Welcome back, Vegeta. See, how am I on time? I might try going a little bit longer. I did want to at least get coil and stuff unlocked. And I can do that here. I did have a break in the middle, so I should try to go a little longer, I guess. I'm debating with myself over this. I obviously don't want to go overboard with streams, but neither do I want to go underboard. Especially not against Leviathan. Do not want to go overboard or underboard with Leviathan. Let's see, I think her room is over here somewhere. Yes. You there. You are expected. Pray take this lift to the command room. You know what, maybe I am getting tired. But you know what, I fail at English all the time anyway, regardless of how tired I am. Hello. Welcome, friends. I take it Y'shtola has appraised you of the situation. Let us waste no time then. According to our best intelligence, maybe it is time to call it soon. The Sahagin had not crystals enough to summon their god. Alas, we did not count on the Serpent Reavers venturing as far as Thanalan to supplement their cache. For our short-sightedness, we are faced with the grim prospects of Leviathan's imminent return. Thank you. Oh, going back into lurk mode, Vegeta? Okay. Oh, you're just waiting. I see. Well, I hope the rest of your evening will go well then. Needless to say, I am not inclined to let wow, that seems rude, the fish have their way. Even as we speak, the Maelstrom makes ready to launch a large-scale operation to thwart the summoning, and we should welcome the Scion's support in this endeavor. But if, gods forbid, our efforts should come to naught, I will need to trouble you for more than mere support, much as I did when Titan last walked these lands. Wow, you guys really got a lot of angry beastmen. But okay, I'll help. Lady Minfilia, I am given to understand that you mean to accompany our soldiers to the front lines. I can only assume that you have sound reasons for doing so. I'ma read their minds. I do, Admiral, but I would rather not be drawn on their nature. What? That's a weird line. I will say only that there is something I would see with mine own eyes. Is that so? Well, I am not so stubborn as to deny the wish of one whose aid I require, but precautions must be taken. I shall require that you remain by my side at all times. Oh, you're coming too? Nice. She may have said that and I may have gotten distracted by chat briefly. I do get distracted by chat sometimes. With that settled, don't know why she said it like that, let us speak of the operation. Roku, Maelstrom scouts are currently reconnoitering the Sagahan movements within the Sabsa spawning grounds. Upon completion of their mission, they will return to the operation staging point at Camp Skull Valley. What a friendly name. I want you to make your way there forthwith, that you might be appraised of the latest intelligence. Commander Falkbreda has charge of the garrison. You got it. And I'm sure I totally won't have to rescue like half your troops. Okay. Skull Valley now? Okay. But since they're sending us way out there, now is a good time to go to Wineport. While we're departing this town. Because we are going to continue Coil. The binding coil of Bahamut. Bahamut? Whatever. Big dragon dude. Okay. Keep in mind this is the twin sister of Afino. It has been a while, adventurer. As I recall, my brother Afinod took the liberty of introducing us when we first and last met. This would be weird out of order if you did Heaven's Word and stuff first. I wonder if the dialogue changes. But for the sake of propriety, I'll say Levier, I think. I thank you for coming. Molly, thank you very much for the raid. What were you playing? I hope that your stream went well no matter what, though. And welcome, raiders. I hope you'll have a comfy time here. Ooh, nice Dark Souls. I should have known. I really need to get back into that. That is quite a fun game. Oh, it was your anniversary? Nice. I think, maybe. Someone's anniversary. And thank you very— Oh, I see. I'm smart. Instinct, thank you for subscribing for a year. That's the anniversary you're talking about. I can read. Thank you very much for resubscribing and sticking with me for a whole year, Instinct. It's been wonderful having you around. I really appreciate it. I hope that I'll be able to stream more, and at times you're more able to come, but it's been nice having you around all the same. And hello, Bioroid Amori. How goes Final Fantasy XIV? It's going pretty well. It's going to be quite the marathon, but I am having fun with it. I am definitely getting back into it. You almost beat it, but then you slipped 19 times and died. I feel that. And hello, Zillion, or Hands. Let me make sure I didn't miss anyone real quick. But I hope that you guys had fun with that. And hello, Asu also. Good morning. I'm already past the Realm Reborn? Yes. I am unlocking Coil right now in case we end up doing Coil. I know that a few people have mentioned wanting to do that. I'm not sure if we're actually going to do that or not, but just in case, I'm going to unlock it. Also, the story here is really cool, so I want to go through it no matter what. And hello, Pyborg, as well. Thank you very much for following. I hope you too will have a comfy time here. I forget if I read this, but I'll read it again just in case. But welcome, raiders. We are unlocking Coil right now, which is a raid in Final Fantasy XIV. Though we won't actually be raiding. We'll probably just be messing around a bit and doing more story, because I want to get caught up to Shadowbringers before Endwalker comes out, which is the next expansion. But hopefully there aren't too many spoilers at this point for those who are new to the game. I have heard much and more of your exploits. By your hand, the Black Wolf is slain, and his Ultima weapon destroyed. Oh, of course, I say that right as there's a bit of a spoiler. I guess technically you would expect to win against bosses, but you know what I mean. You are possessed of great strength and courage, that much is plain. I shall have need of one such as you if I am to see my mission through to its conclusion. As you may be aware, the violence of Dalamud's fall changed not only the face of the realm, but the base of the realm. Specifically, it played havoc with the ethereal currents, creating vast confluences of ether below the surface. Among other phenomena, this led to the formation of the subterranean caverns at key points of stress. And we're going to be exploring those caverns, technically. We don't have free reign of them, but we can explore a fair bit still. One such cavern lies beyond Castrum Occidens, and extends to only the gods know where. Oh, I know where. I know where. Despite appearances, Castrum Occidens is as much of a research facility as it is a fortress. Gaius von Balsier chose the site for no other reason than to probe the caverns without interference. As he went about vanquishing the returned primals, I observed a repeating wave pattern in the ether, corresponding exactly to the dates on which you were reported to have felled Ifrit, Titan, and Garuda. Upon closer examination, it became clear that these unique waveforms emanated from deep beneath the aforementioned stronghold. There's some cool stuff down there, guys. We're gonna explore there one day. Maybe I'll still poke my head in there today, even though I'm totally underleveled to solo it, and definitely don't have a group for it today, but maybe I'll still stick my head in. I've been really looking forward to doing Coil. Crucially, I recorded the same pattern during the recent celebrations, and have since been given to understand that this phenomenon bears a disquietingly similarity to one observed shortly prior to the calamity. 5 years ago, my grandfather invoked the power of the 12 that he might contain Bahamut. Alas, his efforts failed, and he vanished together with his foe. We're gonna go look for him, though. I would know the truth of what transpired that day, of grandfather's fate, and of the metamorphosis that swept across the land. In casting light upon these mysteries, we will find a way to cure what ails this world. It is my belief that the answers I seek lie hid within the depths of the cavern. I would have you accompany me on an expedition to find them, Roku. Oh, I've been looking forward to this. If truth be told, I am not wont to rely upon others, and have thus far handled matters alone. Yet I am not blind to my limitations. Unescorted, I cannot hope to succeed in this endeavor. I swore that I would find a way to restore peace to Eorzea. If you desire the self-same, then aid me, as I aided my brother, and the Scions. You got it. I am much in your debt. You are a man of action, and I sense that we will accomplish much together. But let us not waste any more time. As I mentioned, Castrum Occidens straddles the cavern I wish to explore. If I am to have a hope of reaching it alive, I will need you to infiltrate this stronghold, or fly over it, as I probably will. First, to locate a path into the depths. Once you have done so, pray report your success to Storm Private Johnny. You may consider her Jonaline, her my assistant here in Wineport. I have every faith that you will not fail me. 12 speed your way, Roku. You got it. Let us make haste then. We should be able to, as soon as I turn the camera in the right direction, just fly up here. We can't really see a very good view of it because it's raining, but that is Coil. First Coil anyway. There's a lot of entrances to Coil. Bahamut is a rather big dragon. We're just gonna, like, sneak past them there. Don't mind me, friends. Oh, what? Oh, right. We don't actually go to the entrance. We go, here. Oh, that gate doesn't open. Excuse me then. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna... You mind letting me land? There we go. Oh, okay. Totally a stealth mission, yes. Totally stealth. I am the sneak. Okay. This guy won't notice me. Stealth. Must have been the wind that killed his fellow robot companion there. Technically I did use wind on it. Alright, now we fly back here. We have scouted it out. Now, are you gonna let me go inside now? I hope. I forget if there's more I need to do, or if this is it. Hello, hello. I've been expecting you, Roku. By your coming, I take it you have successfully located the cavern entrance inside Castrum Occidens? So that is where it is to be found. Marvelous. Oh, but allow me to properly introduce myself. John Alina is my name, and it is my honor to serve Lady Alice. Though for reasons of convenience, at present I also serve the Maelstrom. This uniform accords me certain privileges, you see. In particular, ready access to Maelstrom's regional scouting reports. They provide a wealth of local knowledge, including information on secret passages. But enough about me. I shall notify Lady Alice of your discovery, and she may prepare for the expedition. Though I don't doubt your abilities, none can say what dangers lurk beneath Castrum Occidens. For my lady's sake, as well as your own, please spare neither preparation nor caution. I'm gonna run in there and die. Yep, I sure am. Pray choose your companion as well, excuse me. Yes. Okay. Let's see. The binding coil of Bahamut is now accessible. After all this time, I am so excited. I'm gonna go die. But first, let's see. I think I have to remember how to turn on sync. Oops, wait, whoops. Didn't mean to click there. Let's see, duty finder. How do you do this? I think it's up here somewhere. Undersized party, that seems right. Is it just that? I hope that's just that. Setting loot rules, we can skip that. I don't care about that. I hope that's the right one. We'll find out. Okay. Coil, we're gonna die. Binding coil of Bahamut, turn 1. Let's go. Okay, I'm pretty sure I picked the right thing. If my gear is synced, then I'm totally dead, but we'll see. Here we go. Oh, I love the music here. It's very nostalgic. I probably should wait one more level. Oh, that's right, I forget they count how deep we go. 237 yalms deep to start, but it goes awfully deep. Awfully deep. I'm gonna take my time here and just kind of look around. This pathway is way bigger than it looked from the outside. But that's okay. It is an RPG after all. It'd be really fun to go through dungeons overpowered and just kind of like look at the terrain and stuff. Wonder if I can jump over this. I can. Can't jump down there though. We're still running into random Imperial stuff. So they built the base way down here. Oh, a cutscene. The scars left by the calamity. I can scarce breathe for the suffet of ether. Tell me, have you ever seen the corrupted crystals such as these? Yes, they sent me to the Burning Wall, which is basically like this. Although not quite to this extent, impressively enough. Such crystals manifested across the realm when the course of the great river of ether was irrevocably altered 5 years ago. Oh, I love that song. It gets me really hyped, if you can't tell. Behold, one of the objects that caused that alteration, a fragment of the lesser moon Dalamud. We're gonna see a few of those as we go down. ancient Alig created Dalamid, or Meteor, to use the Garlean name, to serve as the celestial prison for Bahamut. I'm glad you guys are liking seeing me hyped. Its fall inflicted grievous wounds, excuse me, moons. Grievous moons. The moon caused moons. Upon the land, wounds that have yet to heal, as is evident from the corrupted crystals. Oh, we're already to the first boss. Back in the day, this used to wipe people. Amazing. Dalamid's internal defenses are still functional in spite of everything. A testament to the ingenuity of the Alligans. The Garleans seek to appropriate their advanced technology. I am certain of it. I mean, of course they are. They already have the Ultima weapon. Well, I mean, they had it. I totally broke it, but, you know. We are about to come face to face with the secrets that have long laid buried within the sands of time. Keep in mind, this is a race. I don't know if you heard that facepalm. This is a raid intended for 8 people. I can talk. I can combine the words raid and 8. But yes, this is a raid intended for 8 people of level 50 with in-game gear. And I am going to attempt to solo it with only slightly better gear and levels. And I don't even have the skills appropriate for my level because I don't have Heaven's Word open yet, so this could go very poorly. Great dangers may lie beyond, but we have come too far to turn back. The truth of the calamity is within reach. I might have to level more to find the truth, but you know what, we're going there, we're going there. Do we start with Echo? Oh, we do start with Echo. Nice, they take pity on us and give us Echo by default. Echo gives us a boost depending on how powerful it is. And this one's a 30% echo, which means my stats are like unusually high. Oh, I'm really gonna die. Okay, focus target, yes. Hello, ADS. This used to wipe teams that were poorly prepared. It's literally the first enemy and it is going to destroy me. Oh, you can actually remove that now. Back in the day you couldn't. Oh boy, it has a lot of health. High voltage, yes. It does so much damage. That is... Oh no. I'm paralyzed and can't remove my paralysis. I can talk. Yes, hello ADS. It is good to see you again. You're hitting me rather hard here. Oh boy, you are hitting me hard. Oh wait, there's ads? That's right. If the ads tether, it probably is a bad thing. Yes, it's hitting me so hard it's literally canceling my spells. Yes, I think I'm dead here. I think I'm just dead. Yes. It's really bad if they tether. Yep. Okay, that's about what I expected. I'll come back with better levels and gear. Or with friends. You know? That's too bad though. That's too bad. I'm sure I could probably cheese that better if I'd prepared better, but my gear's not even maxed for level 50. I probably could go to the market board and come back, but I lasted longer than you expected. I'm glad. One day we will come back and we will... Oh, this music is so nostalgic. I'll come back and make some progress. Oh, it's so nostalgic. I want to keep going. How do I leave? Yes. Sorry. One day, hopefully one day soon. The more I level, the more I get stronger, the more I can, you know, get into there. I don't know how much of that I can solo though. I may be able to take Twintania solo with enough levels. My hopes of beating turn 9 solo are not very high though. that may be instant wipe. But if I can at least get that far, that would be cool. Excitement, excitement. Okay. I may call it for story here soon. Maybe I'll do one more quest or part of a quest. But let me check something real quick. Just to see things being big. Okay. That got me hyped up. I have a bit more energy to continue a little bit longer. Okay. You may hear typing sounds. Okay. But in the meantime, I will start on the next quest, which is in Skull Valley apparently. Friendly name, friendly place, I'm sure. And as usual, the game is giving me trouble tabbing back in. Don't know why it does that. Then it kind of lags a bit and it's even harder to tab in. I'll have to look into that one day. Okay, here we go. Friendly place Skull Valley is. This isn't even a valley, is it? Well, that side's a bit of a valley. This is just the coastline. Hello, oops, wrong person. Sorry. Adventurer. How may I be of his service? I've been expecting you, Scion of the Seventh Dawn. On behalf of men and women here, I thank you for your cooperation. The safety of our children is paramount. With your aid, we will prevent Leviathan's return. Okay. Nice. What does that say? Scouts in distress. Falkbrida is growing ever more agitated by the minute. As you may already know, Maelstrom scouts have been dispatched to reconnoiter the Sabsta spawning grounds. Welcome back, Martin. I hope your class went well. All has been going pretty smoothly. I had to take a break to get food and water, but I'm actually feeling pretty decent. So I'm able to go a bit longer than I thought I would. So yeah, everything's going pretty well. It bodes well for future marathon days. I'll just have to be sure to prepare snacks first. Though it pains me to admit it, the Maelstrom has never faced a foe like this one before. The likes of this one before. We must proceed with all due caution. Among other things, they have orders to determine where Leviathan might emerge, assuming it comes to that. And yet, their return is long overdue. I fear that ill may have befallen them. For better or worse, you must ascertain their fate. Reading words has gone better, though. If it is not too much to ask, I would have you aid us in this search. 5 scouts ventured into Sabsa, all told. Here, take this flask of restorative to tend those who may have already been wounded. I'm a healer, ma'am, but, you know, fine. I'll heal them with your flask. Though it pains me to even consider the notion, if they have perished, circumstances permitting, I ask you to recover their bodies. I hope we can save at least some of them, if not all of them. By no means venture too deep into enemy territory, however. We can ill afford to lose you at this juncture. I'm gonna walk right in and fight Leviathan and, you know... Although, well, technically I'm going to, do something else first real quick. The rest of the quest will have to wait for another day, unfortunately. Let's
Hello.
see. Hello, Rin. Let's see. I think I need to uncheck this. Okay. Are you ready for the roulette, or do you need time?
Let me check my repairs.
Oh yeah, I should probably check mine too, huh?
Yeah, probably a good
actually,
idea.
Even though I totally threw myself into death, I'm still at 98% somehow. That's good.
Okay, I can fix that. You're dungeoning with me after all.
Yeah.
Hello.
I'm sure that will go wonderfully. All set then, just to make sure?
I'm finding the repair person here.
Oh, okay. Where sorry,
art thou?
I misunderstood you. I thought you were at one.
Oh, no.
I might be a little tired and moderately distracted by chat. Go ahead and take your time.
Hello, chat.
Oh, double Rin? Wait, what? You can hear a double?
Eh?
Or do you mean that she's in text too? Just to make sure you guys don't hear her double, right? Did I totally mess up sound settings somehow? She's on the screen twice? Eh? How did that happen?
I am. Yeah.
Whoa. Wait, what? How did that happen? They're That was weird.
Oh, it is I, Double Cat.
Yes. You know what? Let's do it. All the Rin. You know. Here.
I'm ready, by the way.
Hold on. Oops. Hold on.
Take your time.
There we go. Okay, I am ready now. There, now there's only one Rin and a 3-armed Rin, technically, but you know what? It's fine. Hello, Rin.
Hi. Wait, no, I'm being menacing now. Hello. Fear me.
I don't fear you anymore, although something tells me you're gonna make me once we get into the dungeon. Yes. Are you okay? You sure?
Yes.
You sure you're good?
Yes.
New stream category, right? I mean, we could. All set? Sorry, I know I keep. Okay.
The question is, are you ready?
I'm a little tired. It's been a couple hours, but yes. You know,
Alright.
yes. What's the worst thing that could possibly happen? I'm tired, Rid. Show mercy.
It's okay. Head pat.
Thank you. I'm sure it'll be fine though. I just hope we don't get. Oh, good. It's a different dungeon this time.
He'll be fine. Just pull everything. Oh, I intend to. Don't worry.
Yes.
No.
Wait. At least let me say hi to chat. I mean,
There is no
chat.
waiting.
Hi, chat. I mean, hi, party chat. Hello. Okay. Thankfully there's only one party here to pull. So that's simple enough, right? Totally not gonna get worse. Okay.
Hey, you know what I just unlocked?
Titan?
Arm Veil. Would you like to help me with Arm Veil, real quick?
Oh, thankfully I don't have it unlocked. I mean,
sure you could fix that.
Unfortunately, I don't have it unlocked. You know.
I'm not properly geared for that. I would not do that to you.
Thank you. Yeah, didn't we just do Brave Flux like last night? Was that last night?
Something like that.
Some recent night. But yes. Okay. I probably shouldn't be standing here, but I wasn't sure where you were going to stop.
Oh, it's fine, don't worry. I'm not gonna let anything grab you.
Thank you. I was really half expecting you to really pull everything again.
Well, I would if they wouldn't de-aggro. But they do in
Oh.
this dungeon, unfortunately.
True.
So it's not me being merciful to you, it's the dungeon.
Thank you, dungeon. You know, I used to get this dungeon so often that I was very sick of it. Oh, I surprised that I'm in range of him, but okay. I used to get this dungeon so often that I got very tired of it, but I'm glad it's showing me mercy today. I got it nearly every other day.
Oh no. Zoom!
Zoom!
Bye!
Bye? That's a lot of enemies. Wait, Rin.
There is no waiting.
Let me at least get a cure off. Okay, I got my cure off. Okay, now we heal. Where even are you in this mess?
Who knows? I don't even know where I am.
You had to pick a Lalafell, huh? Oh wow, there's even more enemies!
I believe in you, Roku.
I mean, I can do it. I can... Thankfully, they're not hitting that hard at the moment, but why am I sneaking in DPS? This is a terrible mistake. No, it's good. It's good. They're dying. We're good. I mean, going to sleep until our next visit through the dungeon. Okay. Ah, peace and calm.
Enjoy it while you can.
I will.
Me too. It's a nice place to relax.
Yeah, good thing there aren't any explosions here. Oh, no, an explosion! That would have been better timing if they did it right then. Okay. The boss fights here are really weird in this dungeon.
They are. This is probably the weirdest, boss fight dungeon. English, yes.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of another weird one.
Mechanics? I guess would be the word.
Yeah, mechanics works. Holotali, maybe? Even that's not that weird, though.
Yeah, I think this one's weirder.
Yeah. I'm just poking them with wind because I assume they'll die in a few hits.
They die instantly.
Long before I could cast a stone.
Bonk.
Hullbreaker hard? I think I've technically done that once, but only once, I think.
That one's interesting.
I don't remember it.
I don't like the dungeons that have the Kraken.
Oh, I remember fighting the Kraken in some dungeon. That was interesting.
Wasn't the Kraken in like 3 dungeons?
At least 2. But again, I got really burnt out in life, and there's a lot I haven't done. I remember one in, I think, Hullbreaker Normal, and which was weird because you'd bounce around on islands and stuff. Oh, the actual boss. Hi. But you like... It was weird because there were like all these tornadoes and stuff. And the other time you fought the Kraken was, I think, in Sestasha Hard, I want to say. And if people fought him the wrong way, it could take like 20 minutes. I definitely had groups that took a really long time to fight him.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever learned what the proper way to fight them was. Eh?
To defeat the, tentacles
Kraken.
first.
I see. Zoom!
Zoom!
It's weird that enemies de-aggro in this dungeon.
This is one of the only dungeons.
I wonder if this is one of the first ones they programmed. It seems oddly tutorial-ish with some of its fights, but also those mechanics are never, like, used again.
Yeah. Maybe.
I'm technically still in combat with the errant soul.
Oh. Don't worry, I can't hurt you.
Not anymore, it can't. If this was another dungeon, it'd like follow me through walls or drop down from the ceiling or something.
Yeah. The Realm Reborn is weird, yes.
I wonder how much time they had to redo the entire game. I didn't play during 1 anything, so I'm not sure how long servers were down before Realm Reborn came up. I'm sure they had to be planning some of it before the final patch in 1 whatever.
Mm.
But I don't know how much time they had to really make that decision. Spent a lot of time on this boss in a long time ago when people kept killing the blasting cap without realizing what you were supposed to do. Sometimes people wouldn't read chat and still try. I like how that person's just like sitting down there to take a nap.
Yeah.
That is technically not wrong.
You can definitely nap in this fight. Take 5 minutes, go make yourself some tea.
Yeah. I don't think I can as the healer. I think you would probably die.
I could kite.
Yeah. Alright, ready to solo it then? No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
No, it's okay. I do kind of miss when healers could get Blizzard 2 and kind of like hit all of the slimes at once at the end.
Mm.
Oh, I realize why it's purple. It's because it's targeting the blasting cap. That makes sense. Okay. Boom.
Zoom!
How are we almost done with this dungeon already? This is a big pull.
Yep. You can do it, I believe in you.
Thank you. Wait, Red.
You can do it, I believe in you. All of my defenses are on.
Good. Just in case he clears, I'm gonna toss that Medica up. I guess I can just spam cure at this point. The hardest point is figuring out where you are in this mess and trying not to line of sight you. Oh, well.
Good job.
That went pretty well, actually. Good thing we had a lot of AoE in the group.
And a good healer.
Thank you.
And cats making a mess in the background.
Hello, cats. Hope you're not causing Rin too much trouble.
Always.
Yes, indeed, eyes. Kitties.
Yes. They have the zoomies right now.
Zoom.
Zoom!
Oh, I looked at chat and dropped my dot. I know another cat that has zoomies.
Who's that? Zoom!
Wait, what are you doing? Rin? This is an unusual strategy. I wonder if he'll stay here or if he'll move.
Hello, Vegeta.
Hello, Battle Court. I'm sorry if I missed your message. Napping in the DPS role. Aww. Come on.
I'll protect you.
Thank you. Much appreciated. I mean, I'm not taking any damage. It must be working.
Of course.
What achievement is that?
Which one?
I will look it up in just a second. Let me make sure I don't need any of this stuff. Oops, I don't even... Well, I rolled greed, so it's okay, but I don't even have a house on this server. Wait, how do you... Achievements, there it is. Okay. It is for... Earning 50,000 serpent seals. Okay, I see. Boop.
Boop.
How are you today, Battle Court? Yay.
Yay.
You just have that one roulette still, right? Although I've already been going almost 4 hours. Hello, Ted.
I think I might actually have, trial now?
Oh?
I did do Titan.
Okay. We can try.
If you'd like. Nope, I don't have trial.
Oh, yeah.
Rude.
Well, I think, Ifrit, Titan, and Garuda normal mode are probably in the leveling roulette, but it has been some time, so they may have
Actually, yeah, you're right.
It's been almost 4 hours and I'm getting a little bit sleepy anyway. I might call it here unless there's something else you'd like to do briefly. I don't think...
No, it's been a long time for you.
I don't think you can take the seasonal quest yet, right?
Not yet.
Okay.
But soon, trademark.
Yes, soon. You're definitely making better speed than I did, I think.
Well, you are streaming the game.
That's true, I am rewatching all the cutscenes and voicing them in with Chad, and yes, that's true.
Yes, it's been a wonderful journey so far.
Thank you. I'm glad that you've come along for part of it. Let me set up the credits. Oh, it logged me out again, of course. Hold on, let's... OBS is really giving me issues here.
Oh no.
Mm,
You can do it, OBS.
I was going to try making Giant Rin again for a second, but it doesn't want to work with me. I hope it will at least let me run credits. But no matter what, I will thank everybody on Twitter afterwards. Okay, let's roll credits. I hope this works. Please work.
Hopefully it works.
Seems to be working. Vegeta and Faldania, thank you for cheering. Mo, Eyes, Oxide, and Rin. And I believe that Oski was here too, if I'm not mixing up days. Thank you for moderating. Pyborg, Garen, or Jaren? I forget how. Kitty, thank you for, thank you very much for following. Yes, I can English. Mo and Eyes, thank you for hosting. And Molly, thank you for rating. And people resubscribed. I think it was Instinct, Death Metal, and Joseph, I want to say. I'll let it scroll just in case. I want to make sure I don't miss anyone. But I'll thank everybody on Twitter too. There it goes. Death Metal, Joseph, and Instinct. Yes! Thank you all so much for resubscribing. I do very... Oh, hi Ghost! Did I say hi to you? The days are blurring. But hello Ghost. And let's see. Yeah, we did actually manage to make a lot of progress today. I hope I didn't miss too many messages. Let me give a shout out for Rin here. And let me give a shout out for another one of my mods who streams regularly. Oh good, I did wait long enough for it to work. Hello, you were just lurking? Okay, that's fine. I'm glad to see you all the same. And actually, he's not a mod, but you know, let's shout out Isu since why not? There we go. Okay, now let's find somebody to raid. Who should we raid? Who is on? I did not prepare this in advance this time. That is the wrong button. I always click the wrong one. There we go. Okay. Let's see. I think I've raided a lot of these people recently, so I don't know who to pick. Oh, actually, no. I am indecisive as always. I guess I'll just go with this person. Actually, I think it has been a while. The days, months, years blur together sometimes. Okay. Well, I hope you all have a good day or night, and thank you very much for keeping me company through all of this. Actually, wait, have I rated this person? I don't... Life is confusing sometimes. Never mind, I'll just raid this person. Forgive my tired brain. Yes. Anyway, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you. Oh, Rin, is there anything you want to say before I hit the button?
Follow Roku.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. Bye. Bye. You know, it might help if I click the button and not the space 1 pixel away from the button.
A little bit.
A little bit. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye!
Bye! Bye again for the... Have a good day or night. Bye.